It's a quiet night. The audience quietens down as Grand Jure and Sylphia approach the stage. And she takes the microphone. She looks a little hesitant. She looks at the crowd. Sylphia Cypher is beside her, along with the rest of you guys standing there facing the audience, and you feel your hearts kind of start to race. You haven't performed in front of such a big crowd before. But Grand Jure gives a shallow breath. You can see her hands tighten into fists and then slowly relax. She edges towards the microphone. Her breath is almost luminescent in the Hallows night. Hello, Sister.
Hello, people of Legrassian City. I'm Grand Jure. If you didn't know. It's been a while, huh? I've been waiting on something for a very long time. And I don't know what it's gonna be like in the future. I'm rambling. The song is called After the Blue Storm. And it sings about 10 or 20 years from now. Even if circumstances and things change, I'll keep waiting for that day. And my hope will never change.
She puts her hand on guitar. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Infernia, session X34.
Is this supposed to be music playing?
You said this last time.
I'm waiting for the new recording.
Shut up! Well, this is a one-way run one-shot. This is not a... It was not a slice of life. You see, it was going to...
Where's my slice of life, man?
But
I
then...
only came in for the slice of life.
But then someone called Etienne. I was like,
leaving.
hey, you know what would be cool if we wrote a story, right? And then he was like, okay, what if it was just really depressing? Here, have this sad piece of music from Darker Than Black. And I was like, you know what? This is a great idea. So I went with it.
And then they just decided depression.
That's pretty much. But I do hope that it will be really fun and enjoyable. I actually am more excited for this one shot than like the usual Infernia session. The average Infernia session. So it should be pretty good. Anyway. It's a quiet alleyway at nighttime. The lights shaking in the wind and the storm. You hear a window break. And a gasp. You hear the sound of trash being scattered about the place and bins falling down. And then all of a sudden, Blue Protocol. Connection established. Deactivating all lights. Is someone there? Help me, please! And the lights slowly flicker on, and you see a shape of a figure of a woman. Her knees are on the ground, and there appears to be blood trailing behind her. She kind of uses her arms to propel herself. You hear footsteps coming from behind her. A shadow slowly emerges. Is this in the... Yeah, it is. And you hear a laugh, a small laugh. You're gonna be quite the treat, aren't you? It's a restaurant. Far away in the upper sections of the city. Nils, you're surrounded by your fellow co-workers from the Fingari Exports Limited. One of them puts his thumb up at you. Good job on the promotion. It's not often we see someone as young as you hop into the position that they have. Nice work, kid. Or I suppose
Thank you.
Can't call you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's just a bit of hard work. Couldn't have done it without all of you.
Look at this guy. He's trying to be humble. Well, okay. The woman speaks up. She kind of leans forward a bit.
A cheers to our young man over here who's just been promoted as senior director of Fingari Industries. It's not often you meet someone with such style, with such drive,
she says. And she holds her champagne glass in the air, looking for a toast.
I'll follow her lead.
Yep, everyone kind of brings their glass in. Ding! Cheers! Yeah, cheers. And she kind of just downs it in one massive gulp. Which I don't know. How does Nils savor his wine?
I'll drink
not.
it slowly,
Just
like a
drink it slowly.
civilized person.
You can see the as she does it, you can see the older looking gentleman on the left, looking particularly displeased with the way that she's acting. Young people these days can't control their drink. And you feel a presence, Nils, coming up from behind you. You feel the clack of high heels.
Well, if it isn't my new vice director.
See this woman with kind of wavy hair and a bow, and also this red pendant kind of hanging loosely from her neck. She's got gloves on. She's adorned with this kind of very modern and yet very stylistic attire. She looks very fashionable. It's the CEO of Fingari Exports, Akatsuki. Anyway, she turns to you.
Well, if it isn't my new vice director.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, we're just celebrating a promotion. My promotion.
I know, I was just kidding. I was there when the directors board voted you know?
I'm also sharing video on Discord if you want to see. Anyway.
So, what does it feel like being vice director?
Well, it's not very different at the moment.
No,
We'll see when I actually start taking on the duties.
She kind of like covers her mouth with the back of her hand as she laughs.
Well, just tell me if you are down for any sort of after-party celebration or anything. Oh, maybe not. You do have a wife.
She kind of tilts her head back.
Well, maybe some other day.
She kind of gives you a little wink.
I do adore men with drive like you.
There he goes. There she goes again. The middleman kind of like shakes his head. She needs to do something about that attitude of hers. People will get the wrong idea. You kind of have a relaxing dinner with not much to... you can talk about the casual job topics here and there. You decide to celebrate some of the night away as it drags on. It's your... not typical, but as part of your life, you've probably been to quite a few promotion dinners. This is just the most recent one. One day you'll reach CEO, and that's a promotion dinner hosted by, I guess, yourself. It's a sobering thought. On the other side of town is a much more different establishment. one with quite a few people on this Thursday night. Reyes, you're working there as a waiter. Cliff and Chips. Hey! We got 2 dishes to table 14. Come and get them. The kitchen calls for you, Reyes.
I'll be right back to take your order. I just have to go
Sir,
grab these.
I just want
food,
2
okay?
ice cream cones. What do you...
Yeah. As he like frantically writes it down on his notepad.
Hey!
2 ice creams, and then he goes and grabs the food.
No, yes.
From the kitchen.
Okay.
What tables were these for again? Sorry.
Table 13 and the 14. Can you take them out real quick? They're getting cold. You know that.
Yeah. He frantically takes the dishes in his hand and goes to table 13 and 14. What are these dishes?
One is just your common deep fried steak, and the other one is Cliff and Chips, the signature dish.
Here's your steak.
You go to a table. There's like 4 girls. They're kind of chatting on their phones. They have like painted nails and like 3 different colored hair or whatever. They seem to be the popular kind. Oh my gosh! And they're just like talking.
Oh, and then I saw this guy, and he's like totally hot. And you know what I mean? Like he's got like this blonde hair, and he's like, oh my gosh, it's so fashionable. And like I was just like, man, I just like I want some of that, you know?
And
oh my gosh,
here's your steak.
just interrupt our conversation, like.
And she turns to you.
Do you want your food or not?
Oh my god, I've never been to a restaurant where the people are like so rude. Like, can you just apologize? Like, I was speaking, and yeah, she was speaking.
The other girl said,
And you just kind of rudely interrupted her, like.
Yeah. Sorry, as he rushes to table 14.
Oh my gosh, and the food is like all warm and mushy.
and you hear this as they kind of
Yep.
talk in the background. Table 14 is like this just a dude, old dude reading a newspaper. He's got his feet on the table. It's like looks like gum boots or whatever. It looks to be some kind of like rural farmer or some kind of man, construction worker or something. Anyway, he's got his dirty gumboots on the table. He's smoking. The first thing you notice when you get to his table is that thick nicotine kind of like atmosphere, and obviously you can't be smoking inside.
Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you.
What do you want?
Stop smoking inside. Can you not clearly see the sign? As Reyes points to the sign, the no smoking sign.
He lowers his newspaper, and you can see like this scar from his like top of his right eye to the bottom of his right eye, and he looks like this like massive hunk of a man, and he just stares down at you. You want me to stop smoking?
Yeah. Yes, those are the rules.
He kind of takes his gumboots, and he kind of leans forwards. Then where's my dinner?
Your dinner's here. We've got some tables outside if you want to sit and eat and smoke.
He looks outside and it's raining, and he looks at you.
What? Reyes, man.
And he takes a big puff of smoke and he just blows it in your face. Alright, I'm done. And he squishes his cigar out on the table. He rubs it out there. Thanks for the food, buckaroo.
No worries. Chow down as he
grabs the
rushes
plate
to-
with both hands and just tilts it into his mouth. Alright, anyway. Hey! We have 2 more dishes in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm coming as he rushes and he grabs these 2 dishes. Where to?
This one, table 1, it's Cliff and Chips. This one's table 2. This one is the prawn stir fry.
As he goes to table 1.
Who the hell orders the prawn stir fry in diner? Oh my god.
As he goes to table 1. Here's your prawn stir fry, and he puts it down really confidently.
Thank you. It's just a family dinner, and they just nod and say thank you. And wow, prawn stir. Wait, that's the wrong one. As he looks, wait, I didn't order this.
I'll be right back as he takes his Cliff and Chips and goes to table 2. Excuse me.
There's no one there.
He puts the Cliff and Chips on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing there's napkins, right?
Yep.
And he writes on the napkin. I'm guessing he has a pen, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
he has a
Okay.
notepad.
Yeah.
Here's your Cliff and Chips. Got your order wrong. Your prawn salad will be here shortly. This is on the house. Full stop.
In the crowd, something catches your attention. It's like your hero sensors. Not really. Does not exist. Anyway, this is kind of man. He's got the scruffy looking beard, and he's looking around. He's got his hands in his pockets. He's looking kind of shady. Malcolm. All right. Hey, we have 3 hot dogs. Reyes, quickly, come on.
Yep. He frantically kind of brushes off the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gives some excuse that it's coming, like the Cliff and Chips is
Yeah.
coming.
Okay.
And then he goes to the counter. He sees this man though, right?
Yeah, he does. He's kind of lurking about in the crowd.
Well, as I go grab the hot dogs, I kind of just keep an eye on him, I guess.
Okay. What would this be? I would be a perception check. Yeah, make a perception. It's a whiz. Okay. Anyway, you pass Cliff, and Cliff kind of. What the hell did you just do? There's nobody sitting there. Why you put food on there? I just gotta clean the table.
You said table 2. Is that not table 2?
I
Is he
need
kind
to-
of like
I need
he's,
table
he's
two.
a little bit agitated now.
He kind of makes hand gestures. Yeah, it is table 2, but I need you to use some of your initiative. You know, there's nobody sitting there. Just give the food to table 1. How's that? Oh, I don't want the food anymore because it's been sitting there for a minute. Just okay, deliver a hot dog. I deal with it.
He gets the hot dogs and he goes to the.
It's just table 4. Then suddenly you hear this like ah! This scream, ah! As one of the customers in line, a woman is just pushed down, and you see this frantic movement from coming from kind of a big-ish figure in the crowd as he's trying to push past people. He's got my wallet! He kind of starts to like try and escape the premises. He's got my wallet! As she kind of like screaming on the ground helplessly.
As Reyes sees this, he's gonna turn back to one of the kids on the or teenagers on the table, say, "Hey, sorry, kid, I need this for a second." And he's gonna grab the skewers.
You
too.
just grab one of the skewers, bro. The kid's like, "Hey, what? I was still eating that."
Dude,
All right.
you'll get it back. I need it.
Time to flip and
And you can see him like trying to squeeze through the crowd. You can see him trying to like squeeze through the crowd, and this kind of woman is like fell and her knee is kind of bruised. You can already see from that she's wearing high heels and her ankle's also kind of twisted from a considerably strong push. The rest of the customers don't really seem to know what to do, as this man is trying to like push them. Get out of the way! Push through the exit.
He runs to the exit.
You need to make your way through the sea of people, just as he is trying to do that. Can you make me a dexterity check?
Some of those garbage stats, bro. Oh, it's just sad.
My boy, man.
Oh man.
Your pace is pretty much the same as his as he tries to wade through this the sea of people. So do you. It takes you about like 10 seconds, 6 seconds, and 1 round to like get to the exit. And you can see him open the door. You can hear his breath as he's like tries to run out of the restaurant. You make it to the exit now. You can see him running through the car park.
The fat bandit.
He's running through the car park.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I bolt after him.
Reyes! Hey! What are you doing? You hear the voice behind you.
This woman doesn't have a wallet anymore. I gotta go.
What the hell? And Griff is like, oh my god. Okay, so you break through, you open the door, and you start gapping it after him. I need both of you, I need him as well, to make a constitution save after you've been sprinting at him. You're sprinting at him?
Yes.
Alright. You guys keeping the same pace, I need you to make a con save.
It's time, Reyes. Oh my! Why, man?
You start trying to
Straight
gap
up.
it after him. There's a couple of cars in the way. Beep, beep, hey, what are you doing? As they trying to like park in the parking lot, and you're trying to wave, but around them. But like as soon as it even hits like a 30-second mark, you can feel the tiredness becoming like seep in. You don't do this much exercise anymore. You're almost 30. You know you can't. Your body is not the young thing that it used to be. You can feel your lungs kind of straining, and this fat man has surprisingly a lot of dexterity. You can see the sheer will and every one of his like steps that he takes. He rolled a 19, and he like his thighs is like pulsing with his force of sheer will as he gaps it down the road, disappearing into the rain and the night. As you kind of stand there in the rain.
As he sees this, he kind of like sees him run off, right? And it's raining. Has he got his phone on him in his pocket?
Yeah, you have your
Cool.
phone. Yeah.
He takes his phone out even though it's raining.
Yeah.
I put in a request. Stolen handbag at Cliff and Chips. Urgent local area.
Yeah, that'll come to 200 gold pieces.
As he kind of like types it in and he kind of sees the gold price, he kind of puts it back in his pocket. He looks really sad. He's like looking at the ground and he like he kind of crushes the hot dog in his hand, but he doesn't realize that he's crushing it. And he heads back inside.
As you head back inside, you can see Cliff running out after you. What was that about?
He got away.
Who got away? What happened? What happened?
You know that the fat man with the wallet in his hand. The
Has it been an
handbag,
accident? Did he stole cashier money?
He stole that woman's handbag.
He sighs. It's almost a sigh of relief. Okay, well, look. Okay, so why are you running after him? That's a liberator job. You come work. You're working for me. You're working as a waiter. You know, I pay you. I pay you to serve in the staff, give food to the people. That's why I pay you. I don't pay you to chase after a random stranger. Come on.
His head's still down. He's I think he's a little angry.
Look, Cliff kind of comes in. Look, if you have a bad day today, okay, it's all right. You can just go home. You'll come back tomorrow, okay? But just, think about your action. I not pay you to, be crazy, fight people, steal back wallet. No, I pay you so you can be a good waiter, staff. You can serving the people. Don't try to be a hero, Reyes. Okay. You come inside. It's gonna get wet. You're gonna get sick. Come on. As he tries to pat your back gently, in a really, he doesn't like touching people, but he's trying his best kind of way, and and he's trying to like usher you back inside.
You kind of see no expression. I guess he just walks inside as if he's like a zombie.
Go, get changed. Go home. Go home. I deal with dinner rush.
Okay. Thanks, Cliff.
Cliff just sighs and shakes his head. Hello, Cliff. Cliff Restaurant. How help you? Huh? And you hear his voice kind of echo into the restaurant chamber. The rain is getting heavier as you walk through the streets. It feels almost suffocating, the atmosphere, as the rain pours down. There's this big gust of wind actually that comes as you struggle against it, pushing against your umbrella as you slowly walk forwards. It seems to die down, but then the wind rears back up and it's tugging against your umbrella. I need you to make a strength save.
I don't
12.
think that's a save.
You push against the wind, but twist the umbrella. You continue to grab hold of it, but the wind kind of wrenches it, like it flips it inside out, so it no longer is blocking the rain. You almost let go of it, but you manage to grab onto it, even though it's slippery. So now you have this weird kind of half inside out umbrella, and the rain is just pounding at your face.
Yeah, he just runs for shelter.
You make it to the shelter, and it's yeah. Do you want to readjust your umbrella?
No,
Okay.
he kind of just puts his umbrella like on the side. He kind of just stands there for a while actually. I think he's waiting for the rain to stop. I think a lot is going through his mind right now.
Yeah.
You hear an echo inside your head.
Wow. Reyes, that was so brave of you.
Ugh.
As you see an image flash before your eyes.
You saved all those chickens!
You kind of hear like a scowl.
I'm just glad you didn't screw anything up again.
He can hear this in his mind, right?
Yeah.
I
You see
guess out.
Yeah.
I guess out loud he's like, yeah, I did save all those chickens, but
you see your reflection. Say the same thing.
there's no chickens in the real world.
There's no chickens in the real world. He kind of looks at her. Your reflection brushes his nose. Ha! Yeah, well, they don't call me the savior of chickens for nothing.
Yeah, I know! Wait, they call you the savior of chickens?
You hear another voice. No one calls him that. Don't encourage him, Madeline.
I think it's a pretty cool name.
No, wait, no, she doesn't say that. Serena kind of laughs and puts her hand over her mouth.
Savior of chickens.
And as the rain kind of pours down, the images of one-way road kind of slowly melt into the concrete. Along with their laughter.
Wow, I feel like I was the right character to play this. Crazy.
Nils, you're driving along. As you turn the corner, I forgot to mention this, but Reyes, what's weird is that the lights were all off, but you didn't take much heed of that. But Nils, you've driven from somewhere that was quite well lit, and you're still in the city. But as you turn the sector, the lights have all been turned off, and so you kind of flick the fog lights on.
Yeah.
As you drive through this part of the city. You just had a pretty relaxing dinner. How do you what kind of stuff do you feel at this point? What's going through Nils's head?
Well, I'm probably thinking about work. I've probably got a lot more responsibilities now since I've been promoted.
Oh yeah, that kind of weighs you down a little bit in a way.
I'm going to get the respect of my co-workers that don't believe in me.
You're probably the youngest, actually. You estimate yourself to be the youngest vice director of the company, if in fact with most companies in the Barasian city, at a lovely young age of only 29. But your hard work has indeed paid off for you to get this prestigious position. You drive along listening to music, and then the radio comes on. Today on 5 News, multiple cases of reported people disappearing from their households, and multiple blackouts also recorded in the city. Enforcers and hex hunters are investigating the connections of these two cases, but do remain alert and vigilant as we try and sort out these power outages within the city. In other news, Valentrio's city network is now being upgraded to version 21.41. Now bringing alongside new streaming services such as Spotify, Netflix, and a lot more other radio stations that you can listen to on your car or wherever you travel. So if you haven't updated yet, now is a good time to update any sort of smart device to connect to Valentrio City Network's new up-and-coming firmware. This is all for today. My name is Michael McLaren. Thank you for listening to 5 News Radio. I'll see you back here at 8 for a news recap. And the music comes back on. I don't know what kind of music. There you go. Nils listens to smooth jazz. He's a smooth jazz kind of guy. As you drive along, the road is pitch black and you have your fog lights on. As you approach the intersection, the traffic lights are off. Turn left, says your GPS.
I'll turn left.
You turn left, and I want you to make a perception check. Okay,
It's very
Pog.
perceptive.
You turn left, and your headlights catch the glimpse of a figure who's kind of sheltering from the rain. He's kind of slumped on the ground, aren't you, Reyes?
Yes.
Right next to a doorway entrance of just some apartment building. As he's kind of kneeled there on this. He's a little bit wet from the interaction with the umbrella earlier, but your headlights catch him, and the first is like, wait, it's just some dude, and you're gonna drive past, but you crit rolled your wisdom check, and you just see, hey, isn't that Reyes? That's the second thing that pops into your mind.
Wow, you actually crit rolled it.
Yep. Okay, I'll pull over. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know what he's doing in this neighborhood.
Reyes, you're kind of outside the car now, as this strange car has pulled over to you. What do you do? The strange car is pulling over to you.
He does look, but he can only see like the door. The car's like right in front of him. He only sees like the door.
I'll wind down my window that's nearest him.
Yep.
Reyes,
Reyes,
what are you doing out in this weather?
Am I hearing things? I just heard this voice before.
Reyes, well, are you okay?
Chicken? As he kind of
Chicken?
gets up. And he gets up so he can see who's in the car.
You capture a glimpse of this blonde man. He's old. He kind of resembles Nils. That's the first thing you think of. You haven't seen him in a while though. You haven't seen him in like 3 years.
Yes, that's my name.
It's me, Nils. Don't you recognize me? What are you doing out in the rain?
Oh, Nils! As he kind of like looks a bit more happy. I was on my way home, and my umbrella, as you can see, points to his umbrella.
Yeah, it's pretty regular.
Well, I can give you a ride if you want. Don't know where you live, but I'll be happy to drop you off. I don't have anything too pressing. We can catch up. Are you-
Yeah. He's very hesitant.
I won't bite.
No!
Yeah,
You don't mind your car getting wet?
Oh, that's
So-
fine. I'll get my cleaner to clean it when I get back.
Wow, you have a cleaner. As he hops in the car.
As you get in the car and drive off, you can actually see the rain starting to fade off a little bit until it's only tiny pellets. It seems the storm has died down. Nearby, a shadow lurks in the darkness.
Oh.
The breath of the night sky, the night air of the city hits you. It's cold. Nothing more, nothing less, more or less what you're used to. You can feel the wind pick up as it rustles your hair. Your mask is on, and you're surveying the surroundings. There you are, Nightblade.
That's sick! Anyway, sorry.
As you gaze upon the city, I want you to make a perception check. Yeah, okay. You hear a faint electronic noise, and then you hear as like a sector of the city's grid shuts off power in Tellenmere.
She holds her earpiece. Viper, come in. I have eyes on a blackout. Tell me.
Nightblade, what's the situation?
I repeat, I have eyes on a blackout. Tell me.
Which block?
721.
Right. That's near Cliff and Chips.
Affirmative.
Copy. Nightblade, come in. We report of a suspicious individual exiting the premises at around 0600 today, at apartment number 2 of Skellion Avenue near Delamere. 161 Skellion Avenue. I need you to recon the area. Copy.
Copy that.
Good hunting. The connection cuts off. Yep. You know the that apartment is somewhere within the blackout zone.
Look up 161. What's Scallion? Cellion.
Skellion Avenue, yeah.
Yeah. Whose address is it?
It appears to be an apartment compound. It only shows the landlord's name. Someone you don't recognize, but it appears that this place has been, I don't know, undocumented mostly. It's a little weird.
All right.
Either that or some of the data is corrupted.
Serena closes the hex pad and kind of taps the side of her cheek, and the mask like assimilates on.
Yep. Yep, like nanotech, nanobots just kind of.
Yeah, Valencia grade.
Like Iron Man and his nanosuit. So that the target codename Piranha is you've been looking for this person or this target for almost like 4 weeks now. Yeah, a month, closing in on a month, 2 months, and they've been related. You suspect that Piranha has been related in several kidnappings or traffickings in the area, often related to blackouts. And you're trying to correlate all these kind of different incidents together. So as there is a blackout now, there's high suspicion, a high chance and likelihood that someone in the neighborhood could be abducted or kidnapped in that massive area. That's the info that you have.
Sweet. All right. I just start vaulting and skirting along the high rise of this industrial-looking area.
You feel the night wind brush past your. It's refreshing, actually. It almost makes you feel alive, as you run across the rooftops. There's a bit of you that kind of dreads, actually, as you loom over the impending darkness. As you enter that dark area, part of you dreads what you'll find. This is going to be torn limbs and another torture chamber. There's going to be screams. Part of you is a little worried and afraid. But you suppress it because you're a hex hunter. You're professional. And you've seen that stuff before. All kinds of stuff like that. As you park, you hear a whirring of a generator and electronic beeping as the lights turn back on. Reyes, this is your apartment compound.
Whoa, it's good that the lights came on. You do you want to come in for a drink or something?
I look around, a bit concerned about the neighborhood, but I'll agree. Yeah, okay, sure.
So what have you been up to? Yeah.
Oh, I work at, I put on the name of the company,
Gary
Industries.
Exports Ltd.
Gary Exports.
Oh, as he kind of like, seems happy, for nails.
You guys make your way up the creaky stairs, and your room number, apartment 2A, Reyes. The suspicious individual was room number 2. Your room number 2A, you go up to your door, kind of, without much looking. Strangely enough, the door is unlocked. And you swore you locked it. and you can see the lights are on inside, and there appears to be movement.
Okay. As soon as I realize this or see this, or
Yeah.
I take my hand away from the handle.
Yeah.
And I kind of step. I take a step back. Hey, Nils, I think there's someone inside my house.
Oh, really? We should probably call a liberator then, and just you can hang out with me until they come.
Yeah, I think it might be safer. He doesn't have any precious things in there.
No, not really. No.
No. Cool. Yep. Yeah, I think that might be a.
Yeah,
That
so,
might be
okay,
the
come on.
solution.
We'll go back to my car. You can stay at my house.
Is that
tomorrow.
you hear your voice? Hey, is that the owner of this apartment? Are you outside? Hey, is this the cops?
I don't say anything.
Hey,
I
you
brought
see like an eye kind of and like a corner of a head kind of poke its head out. You live here?
No.
Alexa, play Sierra's theme.
He gives you a wink. Come on, man. I was ready to do the deal, you know?
Do what deal?
What deal? Like the coupon deal we have?
Dude, what do you mean? You called me to your room. You said you wanted some crack?
What is he talking about, Reyes?
Oh no.
That was. You have the wrong house.
You actually never seen this before. What? No, this is.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, you've never seen him before. You never seen him before. You gave me a call. Remember, you gave me a card. You're like, come back this time tomorrow. You give me some crack. You told me I got the wrong house. This is room 2, right?
No, this is 2A.
He looks at the door, and you realize, because this place is crappy, that the A has fallen off. Oh shit, my bad. He kind of looks at you. Well, do you want some crack?
Nose. Looks at nose.
I'm shaking my head in disbelief.
Well, he kind of just walks off in the distance. If you're interested to see what he looks like this.
What the? Did you color his eyes red? Damn, bruh.
Oh, Reyes.
Sorry about that, Nels. I've never seen that guy in my life before.
Nels, make an insight.
Oh, Reyes.
Freest man. Yes.
You can't really tell Nils whether he's telling the truth or he's lying.
Why are you living in an area like this, Reyes? Surely you can do better than this.
Yeah, I also thought too. Yeah, hopefully in a couple months I'll be able to upgrade from this apartment complex, but at the moment this is home.
Anyway, you kind of usher Reyes in, right? I mean, Nils in, and
Yes. Sorry about the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up. Work has been pretty busy lately.
Where do you work?
Work at kinda hesitates.
Wait, where? Oh, okay. I'm gonna start cleaning up some of the cans on the floor.
No,
how nice.
As he tries to do it, I'm like, no, that's not your job too. As he like takes the cans away from him, you can sit down on my bed. Guessing there's not a couch. I don't see a couch.
yeah, there's no couch.
Okay. You can do better than this, Reyes. I mean, you had drive. Why are you still at Cliff and Chips? I mean,
We
3
got there
years.
3 years ago.
Why are you still? Why? How?
I mean, it's pretty tough. I mean, I'm not as smart, right? So
You're not.
I'm just trying to get by.
You're smarter than this. I mean, I've got some pull at the company now. I can probably get you a job at the warehouse if you want it. I mean, it's not great work, but I mean, surely you'll be able to afford better than this if you work hard.
His eyes kind of light up at that warehouse, like lifting things and.
Well, yeah, just in dispatch. I'm not really sure what the job would require, but I'm sure we can find you something.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Yeah, put my name forward if, yeah.
You hear an echo in this, inside your head. It's coming from Nils, but not this Nils. Come on, Reyes. You can't take that quest right now. Come take this one. We're not chasing after a hungry earthworm. That's gonna kill us all alive. You hear your own voice.
Well, come on, it'll be a little fun and adventure. I got this blade, it's killed over 1,000 dragons. I can kill a stupid worm.
Reyes, let me handle the quests. You can just, I don't know, fight him? Reyes, you kind of hear these voices.
Yeah. Like, as he kind of mutters to himself, I guess you were always the sensible one.
Oh, Reyes, I mean, you gotta learn when to move on. I mean, it was fine being here, trying to aim for be a hero when we were kids, but I mean, times have changed. There's no place for heroes anymore. Just gotta find a job, make a living.
Is that not what I'm doing?
This is not living. I gesture to his flat.
Awesome.
I mean, what? He kind of it looks like he wants to say something, but I think he doesn't, and he keeps it to himself. You never like think about what the type of liberator you could have been?
I've got a wife and kids now. I've got other things to think about. I mean, sure, fame and glory is something, but it never lasts.
You kind of see Reyes' head is down. Yeah, I crack a beer. Nils, what do you want to drink?
I'll have a beer.
Okay, I see.
Keep it
There's only
simple.
one can left in the fridge, and the other one's
Oh,
in
okay.
the other one's in your cupboard. You actually have cans of beer in the cupboard, and you realize this.
I give the cold one to Nils, and I take the one from the cupboard.
Your cupboard is behind your bedroom, and like it's a small room. There's like cans on the floor and everything. But you enter your bedroom, the lights are off, and you notice that there's a leak, like a dripping water that's like coming from the ceiling, like the roof is leaking again after. And you see the wooden planks that you've tried to nail into place have already kind of rotted away, and you probably need to fix it again.
That leak. I need to get around to fixing it. Yeah.
And actually, as you enter the room, you hear. No matter how stealthy someone is on these roof tiles, you're gonna make some sort of disturbance. And as you kind of repaired the roof yourself from time to time, you know exactly what that sounds like. It sounds like someone's on the roof.
Is it? Hello, is speaking to the roof. Is anybody up there?
Oh wait, do I actually hear this?
Yeah, you do.
All right, so I hear Reyes saying, hello?
Yeah.
Is anybody
Somebody
up
on the roof.
there?
Yeah.
Serena kind of flexes her hands, the gloves making her sweaty a little bit. She's unsure. I think her shoulders kind of drop a little bit as she gets quite sad. Yeah, her heart yearns almost. It's almost kind of painful. Her mind is clouded. The mission kind of at the back of her mind now is she kind of realizes like she's just footsteps away from her old guild members.
You remaining still.
I guess
Yeah.
it's just the. Is that a common like
Just some
like a
birds.
common-
Sure, just some birds.
Yeah. Oh, it's just some birds up there as he grabs his beer
And as you
goes
say
around.
that, the roof collapses. Serena, make a dex save.
Beer!
You land dexterously, like a ninja, on Reyes's bed. It's some strange ninja with a mask, Reyes. You get a little bit of a fright, do you?
Yes, he gets a fright and he kind of puts his beer in front of him like it's his weapon or something.
Yeah, shakes the beer can in front of him.
Oh, open it! Shakes it. Oh, open it!
You hear some voices from the other next door. What the hell was that? I don't know, Margaret. Shut up. I'm trying to watch the TV.
What?
No, I want to know what happened. It sounds like someone crashed through the roof somewhere. Shut up. Your voice is so annoying. My goodness. Go outside and like, go outside for a walk or something. You can't tell me to go for a walk. Yep.
Whoa. Who is this? Who are you? He doesn't recognize her, right?
Nils, you hear this commotion as well from the lounge.
Yeah, I'll get up and go to
Is
the
this
door.
is this not a one-room apartment?
No, it's 2-room apartment. Bedroom plus lounge. Lounge, kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't recognize who this is, right?
No, you don't.
I don't. Yeah. What were you doing
Yeah.
on the roof?
Serena, her shoulders relax. Obviously, can't do anything about being seen now. She lightly gets off of the bed, missing the old pizza boxes, Soul's Pizza, on the
Just
ground there.
inserting that.
10-year-old
I just like tiptoe around the old pizza boxes.
Not like this.
She has like her hand on the hilt of her wakizashi, but she takes it away and kind of turns to Reyes.
Is that you, Reyes? I don't recognize you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that like scary voice,
Ah.
so you don't recognize her at all.
I don't have any scary friends, but how do you know that I'm Reyes? As he kind of like, he kind of like pulls the can tab like a little further, right?
She holds her hands out and slowly reaches to her face and taps the side of her cheek. As the mask comes off, you can see her face now.
I know this face, right?
Yeah, you know of it. Yeah, I mean, she's... Dude, the last time you saw her, she was like a little midget baby princess. Like, this is some severe development.
So, something blade, right?
Oh my gosh. Come on, you know who this is. Wait,
She kind of...
you say this as a joke.
She kind of almost tsundere blushes, closing her eyes, and she kind of sighs. Sorry about your looking at the pizza boxes, Roof.
Oh, it's you. You did like the rooftops? Why were you on my rooftop?
I assume Nils is here now.
Yeah, Nils
Yeah,
is
I'm-
here. You're just
I'm staring at there in shock.
Yeah, you see Nils, Serena.
I tap my beer can a couple times and open it.
You just start drinking. Nils, I'll give you a beer real quick. Drinks the beer.
Serena scratches the
Lol.
back of her head. This is awkward.
What are you doing here?
You could have just used the front door.
Are you joining in Reyes's intervention?
It's not an intervention. It's not an intervention. Nose.
She kind of glances to the photograph on the bedside table
Sus.
of it's the guild photo, right?
Yeah, it's a guild photo.
Yeah.
I'm actually here on work business. Ex-hunter business.
Whoa! You became a hex hunter.
She nods. It's nice to see you again. Kind of glances towards Nils as well.
Nod.
She
Yeah, I
scratches
mean-
the back of her head. I heard you got married?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Rebecca, yeah. Been together how long now? Getting up there, isn't it? 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so awkward. Yeah, she just
Reyes looks more depressed.
yeah, she kind of looks at the two of them. It's been a long time.
I'm gonna go put my beer in the sink because it's leaking.
All right, I follow you into the lounge.
What was it that you wanted to find in here or on the roof anyway?
You see her meticulously like looking at every single piece of trash and just at your entire apartment.
Yep, you're just analyzing it. Every single piece of evidence that can be used. You finished examining like 98% of the compound.
She turns. I've been investigating the blackouts and kidnappings as of recent.
And you think there's one around here? I mean, there was a blackout, and then the lights came on when we came. So
Well, my intel has told me that this is supposed to be the suspect's hotspot. She looks around the apartment again.
what apartment number were you given?
2?
There's a guy who
Man,
wanted to
there's
sell.
been a crackhead and now a hex hunter in your
There's a-
house.
There's a guy who wanted to sell crack. It's next door. This is 2A.
You really need to
Oh.
put that A back up on your door, Reyes.
Wait a second, but I counted the amount of doors that were from the. As she kind of goes on to into an OG Silent Blade EX
Yeah.
monologue.
You know, if you work at the warehouse, Reyes, you can't take any drugs. They drug test there.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't take drugs.
Oh
Cool.
man.
Yeah. So do you want to have a look at 2A?
You actually know Reyes. You
Oh,
know your
no.
neighbor. Yeah. You guys have talked. He's a friendly dude. His name is Roik. He is a student at University of Librasian. He's quite youthful. And like you guys met and you introduced. You know your neighbors. You know Margaret and Daniel next door. They fighting over people like each other, like a terrible marriage and yada yada yada. And you know Roik. He lives.
Yeah, I mean the guy next door is just a college kid.
I see. Well then. Looks to Nils. Back to Reyes. Well then, I'll leave the two of you to it. This is sort of silence falls upon the three of them.
Well, it's nice meeting you again, Serena. We really should catch up again, all of us.
Yeah, we should all catch up, but yeah.
It was just a sad silence.
And,
Yeah.
and in the silence, actually, make a perception.
Oh, that's right. Your perception is disgusting.
Serena, it's quiet. And in this quiet, you hear a strange sound coming from the next door. Not Margaret and Daniel. No, they're still arguing about. Now they're arguing about the amount that they eat and something about body weight. No, not that. You hear a. A thumping. A thumping coming from diagonally downwards, not direct across, a diagonal downwards, almost like below you.
Serena's head snaps towards the sound, I guess causing everyone else to snap to attention.
And you almost, accordance with that, there's this vibration in the air, almost like they're accompanied with the thumping is some sort of human voice.
Yeah, Serena crouches.
You hear something, Serena?
What's that?
She puts her finger to her lips and points towards the noise.
She's pointing towards a corner of your not a corner, an edge, where the wall intersects with your current floor. So she's pointing directly downwards over there. The vibration of possibly a human voice or something like that falters.
I dart towards the corner. So it's coming from underneath us?
You presume underneath room 2.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to quietly open the window.
Why don't you use the stairs?
It's she's
she's
I
already gone.
actually turn to Reyes, and I mouth to him to go down the stairs.
got it. I picked this up, right? As
Yep.
as he grabs his rubbish bin and he ties it up in a bag and he goes downstairs to put it in the bin.
I haven't done this in a long time, Serena.
Ah,
Go after Reyes.
Yep.
When I catch up to him. What are you doing, Reyes?
I'm putting this in the bin that's downstairs
Nah.
Alright.
as he makes his way
As they're
downstairs.
leaving, I scale out the balcony to the whatever the room the noise is, right?
Mhm.
So like you guys are going down the stairs like that, and I'm like
Yeah.
flanking outside, so
Yeah.
that you're like in the front door, and I'm like kind of going
Yeah.
through the back. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're doing that.
Alright.
We have no
Okay.
weapons. Just a garbage can.
I have a bag of rubbish,
bag of garbage.
so I guess I'm making my way with the bin with nails this way around,
Mhm.
right?
Do you look inside?
Who?
No, Nils and Reyes. What's your
What?
plan? What's your plan? You just gotta have a garbage bag in your head.
Yep.
Hey, Nils, can you look out this side window here? Right.
I think this is a bad plan. But I go over to it.
There's nothing. It's pitch black. Almost. You see an empty
Can't
lounge
see
room.
anything through this. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
I'm waiting. So am I in the sort of back? I guess these little crappy apartment complexes have those like mini backyards with like
Yeah.
a single table and like
Yeah,
pot
yeah,
plants and crap.
yeah. It seems like nobody's home in room 2. Yeah, it's completely dark. Like no lights,
Yeah.
nothing.
I'm waiting for listening for the front door to open.
Okay.
I guess as Reyes approaches and knocks. Hello? Reich?
No answer.
I open the sliding door. I test it very lightly.
It's locked.
Does it have an outside lock on it?
Yep.
I was gonna ask if I have Royk's number.
No, you're not that close.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, if you did, you'd probably be buying drugs off him. So.
Oh man, so sad. Can I see any movement inside from knocking on the door?
Make a perception check.
And before it's actually just a dude tied up, right?
19. Not as good this time. Without dark vision, you actually can't make out much of what's inside. But for movement, no, none. Maybe
Alright.
maybe a little bit, but that's probably just the waving of the curtains.
I think I yell again. While I'm like, Royk, you should be home by now. This is night, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's night.
it's like
Yeah.
9.
You should. Yeah. No. You should be home by now. Are you not in there?
I use Reyes's noise to quickly pick lock the sliding door.
Yep, you have a app. You have a tool for that. You don't even need to roll. You slide the extractor in. As it slides open, you hear "Made by Valentrio Industries" on your lockpicker.
What? It makes sound?
No, I'm joking. Yeah, it opens. You see the shiny golden Valentrio logo on the side though.
All right. Do I have a flashlight?
Yeah, of course. You have night vision. You have night modes, so you don't need a flashlight.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Put the goggles on or whatever.
It's kind of like 2 high-tech monocles that like flip in from your mask. Actually, there's like 2 clips on the side, and it goes up. Yep.
Do I see anything?
Okay, let me just.
Wait.
His one looks super nice inside as well.
It looks so nice. It looks, because it's clean, probably.
Yep.
Why is his fire extinguisher right in front of his oven?
It's a
True.
death wish.
He's weird. Okay. Oh well, actually, that might tell your tendency. Anyway.
He can't cook.
Wait, so I'm guessing front door is here,
Yeah.
right? And Serena would have come from.
Yeah, back. The front door is
Somewhere.
towards the camera. So if you open the front door, this is what you would see.
So I'm
okay.
coming from here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just quietly lurk around. I don't hear or see anyone.
It seems like the thumping and the thing has gone away as well.
All right. I quickly dart to the front door and unlock it.
Yep, it's unlocked. And the door open. And Serena's inside.
How'd you get in there?
She rolls her fingers for you to like keep talking.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for letting me in.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, that's awkward. He's not home. Hold on. Can I?
We really shouldn't be in here, Reyes.
Yeah, but I gotta check on him.
All right. I come up to the wall here, and I signal Reyes to look inside.
You open the door. It's
Because
a
Reyes
bedroom.
is disposable.
bedroom. There's a bed. It's very tidy. Nothing. Not even. Make a perception check.
Boom.
Yeah. He's a student. But there's no study resource materials. There's no laptop. There's nothing. It's a very tidy, empty room with barely a book to be seen.
Where is he?
I look to Nils.
He's looking out of place. Looking around at random things.
I then follow into the room, into the bedroom. Is there like a cupboard in the bedroom?
Yeah, there's just the normal wardrobe closed. Yep.
I look to Reyes and I nod.
He kind of yep. He kind of after a while he gets it and then he opens.
Fingers slowly slide
Yep. Slowly
onto
opening
the
it.
door
Yeah, I'm ready for anything.
as you hook the edge of the entrance. It appears to be a little hard to open, like it's jammed against something. And do you keep pressing?
Yep.
You
Yeah.
push. It slides a little more, and then it opens quite loudly to the end. And it's just clothes inside.
Are you sure this is the right apartment?
Yeah. Are you sure the intel was for this apartment?
I could have sworn that I'd saw something.
She takes her mask off.
Reyes, did you perform that action stealthily or unstealthily?
Well, I mean, since he tried like barged it open in a sense,
Yeah.
right? Because it was a little bit jammed.
Yeah.
I guess he tried to do it stealthily, but then he like realized he couldn't, and so he just opened it.
Yep. Now, everyone make a perception check. It's good. Nils and Serena, you hear from underneath you.
There's not a floor below this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I signal rest. Let's move the bed.
Sure.
It seems to be bolted in place. You can't move it. Which is
That's
weird, because
strange.
beds aren't bolted in place.
Maybe there's somewhere around here to open a trapdoor or something. I'm gonna start rummaging around, looking for a lever or something.
Reyes, you hear things now as well. Something high pitched, and something constant. It almost sounds like a human.
How
A human in
Is-
great distress.
can I go and find like would there be a hammer or something that I could use to?
His room is purposely clear, like there's nothing. You see a fire extinguisher in the living room though.
Can I get the fire extinguisher
Yeah,
and start
you have it.
hacking at the wood
Yep.
with the fire
Yeah.
extinguisher?
Make a strength check.
As he's doing that, I have like a multi-purpose tool or something to unbolt the
Oh,
leg.
Yep.
my boy!
Where did that strength come from? Yeah.
Nils, you find a drawer which contains a whole bunch of keys.
I found some keys, but I mean, we still don't know what's locked. Can anyone see any locks?
Reyes, you managed to break one leg of the bed. The bed is still standing upright on its three legs, but as
So
you
unbolted.
huh? Yeah, one is unbolted. The bolt comes down from the ground. It looks like it's shrewdly bolted in at an angle. Not shrewdly, sorry. Very like hastily, like it's just the DIY kind of thing.
As you explain what you're about to do, I'll do the other one.
As soon as Serena does the other bolt, I try lifting the bed up.
Yep. So it's just bolted on one leg, and the bed is high enough that you let a tiny bit of light in. And you do see that indeed there is an uneven piece of floor.
We should try and pry that up.
Yeah, I signal Nils over. Is there like a key for where the keys can go?
There does appear to be a lock, yes. It's just a simple padlock.
How many keys are there that I
It's
have?
like 12.
Oh no. Can I search for one that looks like it matches with the lock? Or are they all the
Okay,
same?
you've narrowed it down to like 7.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I know what we're gonna find.
It's one of these 7,
No,
I think.
no way.
Alright,
I'll
you
start
start
trying
trying
them.
the locks?
Yeah.
As he's trying the locks, I suddenly get paranoid. Are there windows in this room?
Yes. There's the simple double window facing the north side, yeah.
Is there anything out there?
No. Well,
Okay,
not
I
that you can
stand up
see.
and look outside the door into the lounge as he's still doing the keys.
You hear? It's Serena. This is Viper to Nightblade. Do you copy?
Yeah, hold the earpiece. Viper, this is Nightblade.
Holding
Copy.
the
Have
bed.
eyes on something.
Situation report came in from the other teams. They found nothing. Your place is the last one left. I'm called in forces to come in. Be standby at the ready. The ETA is 10 minutes. Do you copy?
Copy that.
I have reports that there are at least 5 hostages that have been taken abound. The other teams have checked the other safe houses and they found nothing. It's just yours. You either hit
Yes.
the jackpot, or... And he trails off. Or it's a trap. Be careful down there. You try a key and it works.
Yeah, I'll try and lift it open, the door. Or the trap door.
Do you have associates? I hear a noise.
She hesitates, looking at the two of them. I guess she sees a flash of, like, the old Nils and Reyes.
Oh.
Yes, sir. I'm with 2 liberators.
You know the priorities. As a hex hunter, you are more important than liberator. Stay alive if anything happens. I trust.
And
that
we're
you
nobodies.
understand.
She hesitates. Yes, sir.
I'll be waiting for your report back at base. Viper out.
Yeah, cut the line, yeah. I look to Nils. You don't have to do this. I know things have changed.
Can't let you go in alone. You have a spare blade?
I have like a dagger, surely.
Yeah, you do. You have spare weapons.
I hand him a dagger. It's good to have you back.
And don't expect this again.
She actually smiles. Never change. Looks to Reyes, who's like so much different now.
He's holding the bed. When can I let go of this bed?
She just sighs. I already know what your answer is. I unbolt the other leg.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you slide the bed off to the side.
Have you got a weapon for me? As he looks really like determined almost.
She looks very slightly smug. What happened to that skyward blade?
Ah, that's still in my apartment actually. I can go grab it.
She reaches behind, gives you a dagger.
My wife's gonna kill me.
Let's go. You enter the basement. Who goes first?
Guess I'll go.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Out of habit, she looks to Reyes.
Yeah, I'll go first.
It's dark, and you hear a dripping sound. As the ladder kind of creaks. The first thing you hear is breathing, Serena. Raspy breathing. Like someone's been injured or crying for a long time. It's dark though. Maybe there's a light switch somewhere.
I whisper to...
It's dark. It's like there's like actually no light here. So, your dark vision catches a glimpse of 3 bodies.
I just flick the light switch on.
Okay. Oh.
Whoa.
3 girls actually, kind of lying. One of them is, her hand appears to be bruised, like she was banging on the wall for quite some time. You can hear a whimper.
Help, help.
Can Reyes can see now, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna go up to... Are these people like tied up or like...
No, they're like lying on the ground. They're like moving a little bit, but they appear to be like under some sort of either extremely exhausted, tired, injured, or under some kind of drug.
Right. I'm gonna try and heal people with that thingy.
Yep.
Whoa. True.
Yep.
Haven't used it in a while. Bit rusty, but
Yeah.
this should help.
Yep. Make a wisdom check.
Oh God.
11.
Been a long time.
You go up to one of the girls, and you try to use your ability. It feels foreign. You haven't used it in such a long time. She managed to squeeze out a tiny bit of magic, which it does heal some of her wounds, but it does nothing to stop the element on her. She seems to be, her eyes are like diluted, and they don't seem to. She doesn't seem to be aware of your presence.
What?
I'm not as good as this I used to be. We need to get these girls out of here.
Serena, what are you doing?
You see her eyes glass over a little bit.
You see
Yeah.
one girl actually who's not, seems to be asleep or not moving.
Not moving.
Yeah.
Can Reyes go up to that and try
This-
to wake her?
This one over here. Yep. Sure. You shake her awake?
Jen.
What do you want?
What happened here? What?
I don't know. It's just, I was just at home and then suddenly lights went out and
We're here to help. Just calm down, stop crying.
there was a blackout. I was just streaming, and there was a blackout, and I was going to turn on the lights, and then the next thing I knew, I woke up here and there was a guy. He was.
Do you know what this guy looked like?
I don't know. It was dark every time he came in. He had these goggles. It's probably night vision or something. I don't know. I don't know. But Jessica.
And she kind of looks towards the girl in the corner.
Did she say Jessica?
Yeah.
All right, I go over to this woman.
She's just kind of kneeling and looking down.
I make my presence known.
She doesn't respond.
I
Much.
slowly reach out to her. Hey, we're here to help. I slowly reach out to touch her. Does she respond?
No,
I'm about
no,
to
no,
touch her.
Nope.
I do touch her, yeah.
Get away from me!
Yeah.
Whoa.
I instinctively jeer backwards.
She turns towards you. Her eyes are diluted.
It's okay. We're here to help.
Who's we?
Liberators.
We need to get them back to our car and get them out of here before whoever brought them returns.
Don't worry, we're here to help. I just keep reassuring the woman. I said, "What? Liberators are like beacons of hope, right?" I just keep saying we're liberators.
That's no use. They've been injected with some sort of substance.
The girl's crying as she says this.
It makes us go woozy and no.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Victor was like, "There's 5. There's only 3 women here, eh?"
Mm-hmm. Who else is looking around?
I'm not really looking around.
I'm trying to still comfort this girl, but I guess as I'm comforting, is she calming down?
Yeah, she seems to be just crying, but like not stressful
Yep.
crying, like peaceful
I'll-
crying.
I'll say to her that I'll be back. I'm just having a look around, and then I will go look around.
Yeah, there's a laptop sitting in a corner.
Can I go up to the laptop?
Yep.
Is there anything on it? It's a blank. Is
No,
it?
it's just a black screen. It seems to be plugged into something. Like the wire runs down and then like upstairs and then like around.
I guess I follow the wire.
Yeah, as you look upwards, it appears to stop at some sort of Ethernet port. It's connected to a network. Serena, you notice this as well.
This woman's just not having a day.
Yeah.
I just look over to Reyes.
Hey, Serena, what's this? Because I wouldn't have a clue what it is.
Alright, I slowly back away from this woman, not to incite any more fear. Oh yeah, I take a look at the laptop.
Do you ID them before that? Do you ID them?
Yes.
Okay. You ID them. They're the first thing you notice is that they're all popular streamers, online streamers.
That's the only connection they have is their streamers.
Yep, they're popular online streamers.
I look to the laptop and there's no way he's streaming them all messed up like this, eh?
Oh.
I look to Reyes and a sort of knowing. Actually, no, he doesn't know that they're streamers. I explain that. They're all streamers. And she kind of looks to the laptop.
Nils, you and Reyes have no idea what a streamer is.
What's a streamer?
Classic Silent Blade EX explanation where it's like very. Streamer is a live video feed of a person, a personality.
Oh yeah, my daughter's talked about them before.
Yep.
They usually stream on laptops. She trails off looking at the laptop.
Wait, so you're saying that we're being streamed?
I look at is the laptop on?
No, the screen's off.
I touch the mouse pad.
Yep. It flicks on.
So it was on.
Does appear to be recording something. But this, how good are you with technology? Can you make me a wisdom technology check?
What?
If you're proficient in technology, Serena. That's up to you.
I assume I have to be, right?
Sure, yes. You know your way around this. He set up a streaming service, and it appears that he has definitely used this laptop to record certain videos, which upon investigation of the thumbnails already looks terrible, and not something that you want to play right now.
They're not live. We're not streaming right now,
No,
right?
you're not streaming right now, no. But yeah, there does appear to be sexual abuse, torture, with girls that aren't even here. You notice on the thumbnails there's a couple girls that aren't here in this room. You notice some that are, but some that aren't.
Any of the bro Roik?
They don't show.
Can we see him?
No, you see a dude with a mask on, but no, you never catch a glimpse of his face. You can assume it's Roik, but you can also assume that maybe someone else is using his house for cover or something.
Yeah, Reyes, you see Serena just grimaces like it's like she's had enough.
But you also notice something very interesting on the laptop, and it's that it has access to Blue Protocol.
Which is
The entire city runs on the Valentia City Network, which encompasses all of this, Freehaven, Castella, linking all the... It's the internet, pretty much, for a Liberesian city, for Enovis. And it's run... The main host of the internet is the supercomputer inside each of the Valentrio towers. Each of the 3 Valentrio towers hosts an incredibly powerful supercomputer. And the access code for the supercomputer is known as Blue Protocol. And he has access to that.
What?
Which means he knows the IP address and location of every single person to ever touch a device.
What?
Reyes is fine.
Yeah, I relay that to Reyes, which for Nils to also hear. But I don't say IP. I don't say like internet jargon. I just say like so that he knows like where they live.
Yeah.
Wait,
Um.
so from
yeah,
this
no, yeah.
laptop?
Yeah, I checked the laptop. There's no like, if I unplug it, it's not gonna kill itself or
No, it's
any
not, it's
kill
not.
switches commands.
It's not.
Alright, I take the laptop as evidence.
Mhm.
Okay, we need to get these girls out of here.
Hands up in the air! Freeze! Freeze! You hear this upstairs. There's nobody here. Enforcers! Check the bedroom. Clear. Kitchen's clear! Sir, there's a hole down to the basement.
I
Raj.
signaled Nils and Reyes to stand in the center of the room,
Raj.
with their hands open.
Everyone in the basement, ID yourselves. ID yourselves or we will concussion.
Yeah, I call out first. X-Hunter Division,
What's your ID code?
Nightblade 214.
Affirmative. Is that just you? You hear him calling.
There are 2 ex-liberators here.
We're here for hostages. Are there
Yeah,
any?
basement's clear.
Well, that's 3 hostages.
Right. Alpha team moving. And you can see them kind of make their way down the ladder, and kind of surround the premises. Their weapons are drawn, and they don't look like they trust this place at all. Have we confirmed their identities?
I'd silently hand them the hex pad, which has their IDs on them.
I see. He nods at you. Good. They'll be on the database. We'll take them in for a secure evac. Get them back to where they're supposed to belong.
Yeah, she looks at the leader dude.
Yeah, make an insight. Yeah, he seems legit. Come on.
Yeah, she kind of looks around the room and then turns back to the captain.
There are 2 hostages missing.
I know. Command just told us to secure these. The rest of the 2 positions are being scouted by Bravo and Charlie team. But all the results have turned up negative. It's most likely there's another safe house that we don't know about. Come on.
She nods.
Is that evidence? He looks at the laptop.
Do hex hunters hand in evidence to enforcers?
No, no. The enforcers are literally just here to back you up in case anything goes wrong and secure the hostages. They're not here for detective work. That's hex hunter stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I look at it.
Yes, I'll be handing this into HQ.
Keep it secure. Alpha team. This is Alpha team, the base plate. We have 3 hostages in the area. Secure them and bring them back to base now. The girl speaks up. As the flashlight shines on her face from the guns, you can actually get a much clearer glimpse of her.
Are you gonna save them?
Save them? Who's them?
My sister, she's just taken away from here this morning.
Was there also another girl with your sister? And that's 4.
Yeah, her friend. I don't know her name, but they streamed together.
He kind of puts his hand on her shoulder. Don't
She whimpers.
worry. Huh?
She whimpers a little bit as you do that, like she's injured.
Oh, I kind of take it away, but I'm like, don't worry, we'll do our best to find them.
You hear a
This will be
scream in
back.
the corner. Get away from me! Can we secure her? This one's volatile. You hear like screaming and kicking. We need to cuff her down. Cuff her down.
What's your sister's name? I'll ask her.
Sarah?
Sarah. Okay. We'll make sure to find them.
Raj, Alpha Team, this is secure 3 hostages. We're moving out to HQ now. Rendezvous in 10 minutes. We need to get these girls to a secure location. He turns to you. Good hunting, Hex Hunter. And he escorts them upstairs. Come on, we'll get you someplace safe.
Okay.
And she kind of follows them.
But please, you have to help Sarah. Are you guys gonna find her right now?
We're gonna go take you to a safe place where you'll be safe. She's gonna be fine, okay? Negative. We have not found Tango 4 and Tango 5. Raj, we are bringing them back to base. I'm sure she'll be fine. You can see the Alpha Captain kind of hesitating there. Come on.
Oof.
Does that mean you're not?
No. She's gonna be fine.
Are you not gonna save her?
He looks away. Come on. Alpha Team, roll out.
Please. What about you, Miss Liberator?
She looks at you.
Are you going to save them?
I just told you that we'll do our best to find her.
Okay. I just hope she's okay. Thank you.
And they leave. Well. And, yeah.
Serena looks at Nils and Reyes. What are their reactions to all of this?
Shocked.
Yeah, shocked, but you can see that he's really affected by this girl who is like relying on him to find his sister.
Mm-hmm. You just catch the glimpse of the night air. It's almost refreshing after that. The stale and bloody basement. You realize that in the basement what you smelt was blood, probably even urine, but like you didn't catch note of it until the scenery changed and the smell from your memories hit you. As you kind of stand outside in the cold air. Serena, you get a call from your superior. This is Viper. Nightblade, do you copy?
She closes her eyes. Nils and Reyes are just next to her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just see the weight on her shoulders as she lifts her 2 fingers to her ear. Viper, this is Nightblade, copy.
Sit rep over.
Forces evac successful. 2 hostages missing.
Roger. Any sign of the perpetrator of Piranha?
Elusive as always, sir. I have evidence though. A laptop.
I don't know how he does it. Nothing can pin him down. He keeps giving us false leads. There's nothing in the database that seems to be accurate. Other reports, there's been bodies of 3 other girls that have turned up. All I did is streamers. Dead, deformed, violated.
Copy that.
I'm pulling you from this case, Nightblade.
Reyes and Nils, you see the shock on her face.
What's
What?
he?
Spec Ops are going to come in and clean up the mess.
What do you mean you're pulling me from the case?
It's not my choice. Okay. Directives have come up from the upper division. They say there's been a change of plans.
I copy that, sir.
So what I want you to do is I want you to go home, have a rest. Spec Ops will handle the rest. But he smiles. But given their track record, it might take a couple weeks for them to show up with anything. Good night,
Yes, sir.
Nightblade. Fiber out.
Are you right, Silent Blade? You don't look alright.
You see her kind of just lean against the wall and slide down, sitting. She looks incredibly exhausted.
Do you wanna crash here? She looks tired, right?
I imagine like
Yeah.
the scene is so perfect. Like Reyes like looks kind of hobo-ish.
Yeah.
Exhausted Hicks Hunter in shambles. Nils like in a suit. Like, oh man. Yeah. She just kind of exhales. I missed the old days.
Real life is a lot different than I'd once thought. You know, us, 5 of us, smiles on our faces. Nothing to fear as we did quests together, but now, real life is really not like that.
Serena kind of taps her head against the wall, tilting it towards Nils.
Yeah. I probably should get back to my family. I need to see my daughter.
She looks away. Standing. Yeah, of course. She looks towards like Nils's car. It was good seeing you again, Nils.
It was good to see you too. I only wish it could have been under better circumstances.
Yeah.
Nils, and Reyes part ways, and Serena. Your heart is still beating. And you think it's because of the fear, but no. You realize for the past 9 years, today was finally a day of excitement. You arrive at your house, Nils.
Whoa! He's got a poo! What the heck's going on?
It's a digital screen, okay? It's not actually an actual card.
Yeah.
Nah, it is, he's on that show, bro. The Discovery Channel, the flippin'
Crazy,
Discovery Channel,
wow.
Aquarius, Fish Tankville or whatever.
Anyway, you unlock the door. And the first thing you see is your wife, who appears to be very not pleased. She kind of crosses her arms. Well, I suppose you'll have to give me a pretty good excuse this time, don't you?
I ran into Reyes from the old days.
Reyes? Ah, that guy you always talk about. Yeah.
Ooh,
How is he?
that guy you
Hey, he's got himself in a rut.
Oh.
I don't know how to help him.
She kind of looks down. Oh, that's terrible. What? Does he do drugs?
I hope not. He's in a bad area though. Works at Clifton Ships.
Why don't you go ask him to work for your company then?
Yeah, I recommended it. I don't know if he'll bite though. He's still trying to be a hero.
No. You mustn't spend too much time with those people then, Nils. You'll let them get to you. Come on.
Papa! Ah, is Papa home?
You hear like tiny footsteps coming from the staircase.
Oh, he is. Ah, does that mean I can have my bedtime story now?
Of course. Oh, I'll come up in a minute. We'll
Okay.
go back to bed.
Ah. Okay, Papa.
She runs upstairs. She smells you. You smell like alcohol. Reyes,
Wow.
it's
That's
windy.
so sad.
Because there's a hole in your freaking roof. So you've decided to sleep on the single bed in your lounge tonight. But you can't sleep. You look up at the ceiling. Your mind is racing. It's been a long time since your reunion. It was a pure coincidence that the three of you could do something like that. It almost felt like the good old days. Of course, you've grown up so much. It's different now. The world, the city, you, Serena, Nils.
He's definitely really like happy, or he's very relieved that he got to, or all these things aligned for him, and he was able to be like the good old days. But it's like he yearns for more, but he knows that life is not like that anymore. You know, he's like happy, but he's sad at the same time, right? He's also wondering about Sarah, the sister, and what he could do to keep his sort of promise he made to her. And then he also ponders about the other two and where they have got to.
As you lie in bed thinking about this, your phone rings.
Oh my, this is just sad.
He picks up his phone and he looks at the display to see who is calling him.
Unknown number.
The one-way road theme. Oh my gosh.
He starts dancing. No, kidding. He grabs the phone. He answers it so the music stops. Thank you. Hello.
Reyes? Is that you?
Do I recognize this voice?
Oh, I've gotten the right number. I'm glad.
Is it that?
This is Reyes Braveheart, right?
Yeah.
The
He kind of sits up, and he's like, "Yeah, it's Reyes," in kind of a heroic voice,
Yes,
right?
Reyes.
He kind of picks
Yeah.
himself up and he's like, "Yeah, it's Reyes." Madeline, right?
yeah. Yeah, it is.
How'd you even get my number?
I've always had your number. Remember?
True, I remember exchanging it that one time, and he kind of grins.
We all got our phone numbers back in the day.
Do you know what happened today?
What happened?
I saw Nils and Serena.
Oh, really? Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was quite an eventful evening, actually.
How are they?
Yeah. I think they're doing well. Looks like Nils is doing well for himself. He got a good job and he got kids and he's got a wife.
Yeah, he's got kids now? Wow. I mean, we went to his wedding, but I didn't know he had kids.
Wait, did I go to his wedding? I
Yeah,
would've,
yeah, yeah. You guys went to his wedding.
No, I just didn't invite Reyes. Everyone's Reyes.
Yeah, and Serena, she on roofs again,
Ah,
has always been.
yeah, she's a hex hunter now, right?
Yeah, she was actually doing a mission, and we actually found some terrible things. But, yeah.
You know, back in the day, she used to be so clumsy, and she'd always fall from roofs and high places. She thinks she's all cool.
Nah, she's as he smiles. Yeah, she's still like that.
Fell through the roof.
What? What about you, Reyes? How are you doing?
I don't think you could hardly call this a life. Oh. I need like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. I've got a job with Nils, so that's. Whoa, she's pretty. So that's exciting, but I don't know. I just miss those days of not
You know,
being.
I was just thinking about them as well. The days that we had. You know, I don't even know why I'm calling you, actually. That was kind of... I mean, I got into an argument with my husband, and then and now here I am. I was thinking about the old days as well, Reyes. You remember those times when we... Well, when I knew nothing about money and you used to go around and buy things from all sorts of places.
Sausages.
I mean, you had a lot of money back then, and I'm sure you still do now.
Yeah, but I was so dumb back then. I mean, come on. Did I really spend 2 platinum pieces for a sausage roll?
Well, I mean, it was a good sausage roll, right? Does he kind of like tries to like?
I don't know. Some of the other liberators kind of came and like... I guess that's alright.
Hanako cameo.
Yeah, the liberators. Oh. Well, I'm.
Hey, Reyes. Do you think times could go back to the way they were back then?
I mean,
Do you think maybe if we just tried a little harder, we could have made something work?
I think he's. I'll describe how he's. I think he's. Angrily, or he gets a bit frustrated. I mean, we did all we could, didn't we? It was bound to happen. What could have we done? We
No,
were
you're
at the
right.
bottom. No.
Maybe if we fooled around a little less, took liberating seriously, we could have... No, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I was never a good guild leader.
I mean, you let us the best we could. We wouldn't have had all those fun times and laughs and all those chickens, right? If you weren't our leader.
Thank you for saying that. Did you hear about the kidnappings and the blackouts in Liberacian City? It's been all over the news recently.
Yeah, it's actually pretty scary because the apartment next to mine, it was a blackout and we found some things. Luckily, I was with the others,
Nils and
Nils and
Serena.
Serena.
Oh, what did you find? What happened?
Well, we found it was my neighbor, and he wasn't there, but we got there and there was 3 girls and they were popular streamers. It looks like they had been kidnapped during the blackout.
Oh, kidnapped? Right next to where you live? My goodness.
Yeah, I really do need to move.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's a bit cold in my room because my roof's leaking.
What about the girls? Are they okay?
Yeah, the girls, Jessica and the other 2 that I didn't get the name of. They got taken in by the enforcers. But there's 2 other girls that are missing, and
2 girls that are missing.
She sounds concerned.
Really?
yeah, Sarah and another girl and her sister, and I'm trying to think of
Are they gonna?
some way
Are they
to.
going after them?
I don't think the enforcers are, but I think I might.
Reyes, you're gonna go after them?
Well, it's been on my mind.
What?
I don't know what I could do yet, but
What are you going to do then? I mean, you never were a very good swords person back in the day, or a good detective.
yeah, but isn't there something we can always do? I mean, how can I just know and not do? Isn't that what once we did? Remember? We took on that quest. You know, we were able to sing with each other and rescue.
Yeah.
It might be by myself. Might not have you guys here, but
We used to feel invincible. Even though we were like level 4s.
Oh, bruh.
Do you still have it, Reyes? Your one-way road
I would wait.
signature.
Skyward Blade.
Not just Skyward Blade, you idiot! No, your one-way road signature.
Sorry. Yeah. Wait. Have I still got the insignia?
Yeah.
Like on my body?
The guild tattoo, yeah, the guild tattoo. Do you still have it?
That's on my chest, close to my heart. And it kind of touches his heart.
Me too. I still have mine.
I should have asked if Nils and Serena had theirs. It's
Well, why didn't you do
Definitely.
that then?
I don't know if I mean, I'll probably see Nils, but don't know if I'll see Serena.
Takes a breath.
I feel unqualified to say this. I'm all the way in the Free Wilds. I'm all the way in Freehaven. Reyes? As the Guildmaster of One Way Road, I assigned you with your next mission. Find Serena, get Nils together, and Azalia, and save those girls. Okay, no, that's stupid. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Does sound stupid. But I mean, we were always a stupid guild.
And we had no idea what we were doing.
And I guess it still hasn't changed, even though we're in different places.
Yeah, we're so far apart. But yeah, some things never change. Do they, Reyes?
You know how I could contact Azalia?
It's morning.
And did Nils give Reyes any idea of when he'd be getting the job, where the job is, interview, or like?
No,
has he got
you have his
number?
phone number now.
Woo! I grab my phone out, and no, actually, I wake up and I clean up my apartment a little bit.
Yep, it's clean.
Margaret! You know what? I love you. Even the neighbors are having a good day today.
He grabs his phone. He dials. She dials Nils. And it's ringing. I guess.
Nils, your phone.
I pick it up.
It's
What
Friday.
time is it?
It's weekend. It's the weekend.
Oh,
It's like
weekend.
9. It's the weekend. It's Friday.
Okay. Hello?
Hey Nils, is this you?
Yep. Yeah. Who's this?
It's Reyes. So what do you mean? Who is it?
Oh yes.
We used to be best friends. I mean, we're still friends, but anyway. I was thinking last night, and I actually got a call from our guild leader, Madeline.
Madeline.
Yeah,
It's been ages since I've heard from her.
yeah, it has, and crazy story. But how would you feel about going on a mission with me to rescue the girls that I said I'd rescue?
I've got a family now.
But-
Reyes.
Yeah, but
I got you a job interview on Monday.
yeah, but I mean, we'll be safe. We'll have Serena and Azalia, and it's like the enforcers weren't even going to do anything anyway.
Have you
What's-
Have you even spoken to him about it?
I mean, I'm going to after I spoke to you, but I knew you would be the hardest to convince.
Yeah, that's right.
This is one time, and then you can go back to all that family stuff.
But what happens if something happens to me? Who's gonna look after?
Trust me, nothing's going to happen to you. I mean, if something happens, you can run, and I will protect you like I always did.
Yeah, that's the way it went.
Come on,
Kind of.
what do you say?
I'll think about it. I'll have to talk to my wife before I fully commit.
Yes. Okay. Says he puts down the phone.
Alright, that's one down, Reyes. This is the Brassian Council. How can I help you?
Senpai,
Hi.
no!
Hi, I'm looking for the Hex Hunter reception.
You're looking to speak to Internal Affairs.
Yes, Internal Affairs.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but it's really urgent.
Serena, you're currently on your rest day, so you're just chilling out at home.
Listening to OG Grandue.
Yeah,
F,
OG Grand
she's at
Jure.
F. She's at home.
When you get a call on your phone, not your
Okay, I
work
pick
phone,
up.
your previous phone.
I pick it up so fast that the ringtone doesn't even. Just because I was still a little bit like, people can't be hearing my ringtone.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense. Why would I have it set like that? Whatever. I pick up the sender.
You see the person on the other end sounds a little surprised because people usually don't answer the phone that fast.
Serena?
Hello, speaking.
Hi. This is
You can tell she's a little hesitant.
Madeline.
F.
Almost apologetic, like she wants to take back her words.
My leash. No. Oh man.
Well, I hope you can pick up what I'm putting down from this interaction as like something's, caused the fallout somewhat.
There's hesitation. Hey, Madeline.
How do I put this? Jeez, this is so stupid. Do you still have your guilt tattoo?
No.
She rubs her shoulder. Yeah. Why are you calling?
I heard you were. Deep breaths, Madeline. Whew. I heard you were with Reyes the other day. Yesterday. On a hex hunter mission when you found some victims.
Serena's eyes darken a little bit. Yeah, I was.
Well, Reyes has. We've decided to help them. The ones that are missing. Would you help us do that?
Us? She trails off.
Well, Reyes. Mostly Reyes.
I see.
Will you accept the quest?
Just like old times. Then. Accept. She trails off.
You can hear a smile at the end of the phone.
Serena, don't worry about me. I think you shouldn't live for a person like me. I don't know everything either. But if there is goodness and justice and something that looks beautiful, then pursue it. Don't let anything stop you. Not even me. What happened wasn't your fault. But it's your fault now if you don't keep going.
There's a long pause. She sighs.
Please, take this quest, but not for me. Take it for yourself.
The corner of her mouth kind of lifts up slightly. He's probably having breakfast around right now. She's like, looks at her watch.
I think he might also be looking for you. I have no idea how we're gonna convince Nils, though. He's almost as far gone as I am.
She says jokingly.
Alright then. I'll see what I can do about Azalia.
You know exactly where Azalia is, but I'm gonna whisper that to you.
Alright then. Silent Blade. Roll out!
She goes red.
Oh, what's going on?
Alright, you're at the council. He's in the council looking for the X-Hunter division. And you assume that, Serena. You're smart enough to know that if he wants to look for
Yeah, I
X-Hunters.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's talking to reception, and the lady. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand in line behind him, just watch him.
You talk to the X-Hunters. It's urgent.
Do you have an appointment?
I don't need an appointment.
Do you? No, there is a procedure. Look, Mr. Braveheart, there is a procedure. Okay, you've been screaming at me for 10 minutes. Okay, please take a seat.
Bye, Andrea.
He gets his phone. Hello. Can I please make an appointment?
She picks it up. Yes, what is your name? And she looks at you.
Mr. Braveheart?
Mr. Braveheart, what do you wish to accomplish by dialoguing with internal affairs?
You said I needed to make an appointment.
At this point, I tap him on the shoulder. Sir, you're holding up the line.
Oh! Just the person I needed to... Don't worry about the appointment! Hey, Serena.
She actually goes for a hug.
He kind of hesitates for a bit. And then he kind of like puts one arm around her.
She breaks away.
What was that for? You weren't a hugger?
Yeah, I'm never doing that again.
So
she flips a cinder out. Have trouble with Nils?
yeah, I rung him and he said he's gonna talk to his wife, but I think I already know the answer.
Absolutely not, Nils. You're talking to your wife. What do you think you're doing? Don't you have business work on Monday?
Saved up a leave of absence. Leave of absence.
You're gonna call in sick?
I've got holiday days. I've got holiday days. I haven't taken a vacation in 5 years.
I thought we were gonna take a vacation together.
5 years.
There'll be time for that too. I mean,
Is Papa gonna be a hero? No, Papa's not gonna be a hero.
it's only for this one quest. I mean, they need me. Have you seen Reyes?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
She shakes her head. Oh wait, no, yeah, she has at the wedding.
Yeah, I have.
The X-Hunters have given up on these girls. I can't. I mean, who's gonna
Maybe
look
they've
after
given
them?
up. They'll get around to it. They're probably busy dealing with other things.
But imagine if it was. What if it was Ellie that got kidnapped?
Mom, am I gonna get kidnapped? No, you're not gonna get kidnapped.
You both say at the same time.
Why didn't you go up, play upstairs for a bit while Mummy and Daddy talk?
Okay.
Okay, she goes upstairs.
Crazy.
You know, Nils, she looks at you. I've never seen you argue for something so hard in your life.
She leans forward.
Just this once.
Oh, thank you. I promise I'll be okay.
On the whip.
I'll be back within a week.
Within a week! Josephine looks at you.
Within a week?
Alright, where are you gonna drive to?
This is definitely the last time.
Yes. We're just missing one person now. Hey, Silent Blade. Sure. Hey, Serena.
She goes red. Stop calling me that.
Sorry, force of habit.
It's we're not kids anymore.
Alright. Blade silent.
Yeah, she just goes red, kind of looking. Oh, it's just like very slightly. Looks away.
When I talked to Madeline yesterday, she said that you'd know where Azalea would be.
Her friend kind of hangs over her eyes a little bit. Well, do you remember that time where we took on the quest for grandeur, eh?
Identification. You rock up to Sky High Enforcer holding compound. A couple guards on the left and right.
I hold up my Hicks badge.
Affirmative. Roland. The guard kind of nods at you. One of them actually accompanies you as you walk down into the prison. The air is a little cooler in here. He leads you down the staircase. What brings you here today?
An old friend.
This way. He leads you guys down corridors.
Deja vu. I've been in this place before.
And you reach the end of the hallway, and the staircase continues down. You continue, turn right, go down the staircase, until you reach another floor. This is new. They've expanded the place.
Oh.
As you continue to walk through it, you see prisoners, people holding in orange suits, orange gear, until you get to this one particular location. This appears to be quite a big room with bars on the side. And inside you see this figure, kind of got long hair and a cloak on. She's not wearing orange like the rest of the prisoners. Alright, destination reached. I'm not opening the bars, but you guys can speak freely. And he steps outside the room.
Hey, there's Zalia?
She turns around to you, her eyes are cold, dark.
What?
Well,
I elbow Reyes as he's like,
Wow.
what?
if it isn't the old crew. She looks at you. What do you want?
What happened to you?
What do you mean, what happened to me? Time?
She looks up philosophically.
Entropy?
She tilts her head.
That's a big question.
There's no way you can leave this place, right?
I choose to be here.
She looks around at the walls.
You really think a prison of this caliber is enough to imprison me?
No, Reyes. She looks at you dead serious. I choose to be here.
Well, I got a call from Madeline yesterday.
Her eyes narrow.
Oh? Surprising.
She looks away.
What does she say?
Yeah, she said that I'd need you if we were going to go and fulfill this mission.
Let me guess, you want to kill some people? You want some people to be really injured. Okay.
I mean, not like that. We're actually going to find some girls that were held hostage.
She walks up to you, Reyes.
But you want my help. Because I'm really good at injuring people.
And she smiles.
Isn't that right?
He's scared at this point, or he's very on edge.
Serena, look at you. You look capable.
Yeah, I'm just neutral, very neutral expression.
She turns around, facing away from you now. What do you need me for?
She actually walks up and places her hands around the bars. Do you still have your guild tattoo, Celia?
He begins to laugh. Are you kidding me? Turns around. Why would I still have that old thing?
And show me your hand.
She puts her hand behind her back. Still need to see it? Do you believe me or not?
Serena looks at her.
If I go out there... She looks at you, Serena. Things aren't gonna end pretty. You as a hex hunter should know what death looks like. Unlike your... She looks at Nils and Reyes. Buddies, over here.
Yeah, Serena turns. We need you, Azalia.
Yeah, so Madeline wants to set a killer free so that she can play some more of her little games. Is that what this is all about? She leans forward. What do you need me for?
Reyes hypes up when he hears what do you need her for. Because weren't you part of One Red Word once? As you can see, we're getting everyone together on this.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We need each other.
Do you realize what these bars do? Serena, Reyes, Nils. They separate one side of society from another. See, they separate the criminals, people like me, from innocent people like you. I can tell by looking at Reyes that, I mean, your life looks pretty screwed up. But you're not a criminal, Reyes. I am. So I can't go with you? As much as I want to.
You're lying.
What did you do?
My powers went loose. You know how it is? Have this thing inside me. It's... Well, maybe I am that thing.
You're lying. She repeats herself. She comes closer. Guildmates aren't meant to lie to each other, right? Isn't that what you said?
I'm not lying. I killed those people!
And show me your hand!
Why are you so persistent? I'm a criminal.
I'm gonna... Oh, actually, does that work? Can I blink inside of the cell?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna blink into the cell. I'm gonna try grab her hand.
You're way too fast. No, actually, no. Make a contested dex.
What's going on?
Do we know what happened to Azalea?
Yep, I
mean,
showed her her sheet.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can
So
read
we know all that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I showed her her sheet.
Like her sheet now or her sheet before?
Her sheet now. I literally showed it on screen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what happened.
So she accidentally went Super Saiyan and killed 29 people.
Wait, was that part of
No.
us?
No.
On my road, that was by
No,
herself.
that was by herself.
So I
Yeah.
grab her hand.
Very faintly. Still on there.
I like jerk her towards me. So that we both obviously are looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
I look at her. One more quest.
I don't want to hurt any more people.
Who says you'll hurt anyone? You were under control back then, and we'll make sure you are now.
She looks at Serena. If I do anything stupid, promise you'll kill me.
She kind of smiles, gently dropping her hand. And Serena turns to Reyes. I think he's the one who's supposed to be making that promise.
She turns to you, Reyes. She smiles. One last quest.
One last quest.
Yeah, one more.
Oh, it's fucking pog.
She puts her hand on the prison bars. They kind of bend open.
I property damage.
She flicks her hair. Let's do this. I'm sick of this mess.
Oh my gosh.
She kind of walks. She kind of walks through here. The enforcer guards are like, hey, what the hell? You shouldn't be out here. Check with your superiors. She looks at him. Check with your superiors. I believe it's called Operation Black Azalea, something like that. What? Yeah, go phone him right now. This is Alpha 21 to base plate. We have an escaped captive prisoner who calls herself Operation Black Azalea. Is that a code? She's allowed to what? Parole! She's a killer! She's allowed to what? Yep. She flicks her hair. Alright, go back to it. Wait, then why is she in prison in the first place? I'm so confused. He looks at you. Tell me what it's like being a hex hunter.
She goes to speak something, and then just her shoulders drop. She just exhales and shakes her head.
You hear your hex hunter piece vibrate.
Yeah. Oh, in my ear.
Yeah.
Well, I have it on my days off too, man.
Yeah.
You work too much.
No, it's just.
earpiece.
Oh, this is Viper. I heard you just invoked Cold Black Azalea. You realize that is a cold black weapon of mass destruction that is supposed to be used in the military to defend the Liberation City under the utmost dire circumstances?
She actually kind of grins. Guild matters, sir.
Well,
You hear helicopters actually outside. Operation Black Azalea has just been called in the Sky High and Central Liberation compound. What's the situation? This is a Code Black situation. I repeat, Code Black situation. What do you mean there is no situation? It's a false alarm?
Yeah, you hear Daniel McLaren outside live.
Daniel
on 3
McLaren
News.
live!
Live on 3 News, Code Black has just been called, and one of Liberation's 7 Stars of Orion, the secret weapons of Liberation City, has just been unveiled to the public. Operation Black Azalea is going down as one of the weapons of mass destruction has just been freed, and she's walking on the roads. Apparently it's some sort of
Zoom pan.
mistake, I believe. She's just out for a walk. Liberator matters? I'm sorry, I'm getting mixed feedback. It appears the higher-ups are having a field day at what's going on.
Well, last night when we found the hostages, this laptop was left. Is there anything you can get out of it?
Well, she swipes it from you, Serena. It does look like there is, oh, well... She kind of uses one hand on it. They got access to Blue Protocol. Oh, that's a bad sign. She tisks. Terrifying, terrifying. Good stuff. Okay, trace you. Oh, you deleted all your data. Oh, that was a bad move. Which means I can just easily get the imprints of that. Boom, boom, boom. Manufacturer. She flips the laptop down. She looks at Serena. So where have you looked? You end up at the docks. The wind is kicking up, and you guys are perched on a nearby roof from an apartment building, surveying the docks below. You see Azalea taking the air. Do you know what's cool?
Serena's silent.
Black Azalea, isn't that cool? I'm Code Black Azalea. She smiles. Weapon of mass destruction.
I mean, it's kind of cool. Yes.
She looks at you. What happened to Silent Blade? Why aren't you rocking that anymore?
She goes red very slightly. Shut up.
It just appears to be common activity. Some trucks coming in. There's some crates being emptied off. Out and about. Well, you're looking down.
It's supposed to be one of these dock buildings. Well, what's the plan?
Everyone looks at Nils.
Yes,
Hey.
everyone looks at Nils.
Nils.
Why are you looking at me?
The planner. You were always the planner, Nils. Come on, don't deny it.
I'm doing financial planning more these days. Well, how many entrances are there to the building?
She looks down. The warehouses are... We're looking at this area. She points. There are crawling with drones. It's a little unusual, so I guess we can narrow it down. There's about 10 warehouses to check through. She gestures, and there's a row of warehouses where drones are patrolling, but the lights are off.
Yeah, that seems like a good bit. Probably shouldn't split up too much. I mean, me and Reyes have been out of the fight for a while.
I
So
can
I wouldn't-
tell.
She looks at your flab. I can tell.
Oh,
What do
I'm
you mean out of the
flying
fight?
condition.
I even brought my
Thank you
Skyward
very
Blade
much.
with me.
Oh, Reyes! I got you a weapon much better than that. Here you go.
She slides from her coat what appears to be a sort of metallic umbrella, which she puts her finger on, and it vibrates. It glows blue, and it goes, and it turns into a spear.
Last Firefly. Oh, how did I? Oh, you guessed? Okay.
What?
A friend of mine gave it to me.
Huh?
Or I stole it. She rolls her eyes. Pick and choose.
Well, there's only one of these, right?
Yeah, I gave it to the person who needs the most help.
Yeah.
What? What? Uh-huh?
Point and shoot. She pats your back. Point and shoot. You guys approach the entrance of the docks. You hear the sound of beeping. As machines kind of slowly whir from behind the scenes. Beep beep boop boop.
Okay, well, our tactical advisor has suggested that we scour these warehouses.
She looks at you. What does our leader think?
I mean, Serena was always good on the roofs, right?
Yep. On the roof I go.
You get a peek over it appears to be an array of warehouses where the lights are completely off, and yet there are these little mini drone things roaming around slowly.
I lean back over to the ground. I just jump back down. Looks to be another blackout, I assume, but there are drones here patrolling.
She kind of looks at... Well, they probably have magic kill sensors the size of small elephant testicles. Which means they can detect any sort of magic I produce, like a 2-mile radius. So... someone needs to unlock the door? She tilts her head.
I lockpick the door.
It opens. She gives you a smile. You have these bots who do these oval rotations in front of the houses. There doesn't seem to be a clear way through from the ground. What's your plan?
Maybe we should cause some sort of distraction.
Yeah, well, you said they have magical detectors, didn't you?
Yep.
So if you go off to the side somewhere and start using magic, you could lure them away, and then me and Reyes could start investigating these units.
Sure, she smiled. Yeah, use the mass weapon of destruction.
And she turns around.
As a bait, you know? What if I get captured? She looks at you. Will you rescue
You're
me?
a weapon of mass destruction. You're not going to get captured.
Well,
You're
Probably
black as
blow
hell
up this
here.
whole block.
the other countries want my body. They want to experiment on me.
She smiles.
Bro, Nils grew up to be rich. Reyes grew up to be a hobo. Serena grew up to be assassin. Azalea grew up to be a troll.
She kind of walks away. And you feel this pulse of magical energy.
I haven't stretched my legs in a while.
I'm going to whisper to Reyes. She's not going to actually blow up the block, is she?
And then she channels this incredible amount of energy. And it emerges on the tip of her hand. And she just casts light.
Bruh.
What?
Threat detected. Threat detected.
Just casting a non-damaging cantrip. Threat detected.
Threat detected. High level threat detected. Magic kill levels over 250,000%.
Now, Nils, let's go.
Well, okay, I need Nils and Reyes to make a investigation, and I need Serena to make an investigation by herself. This is for warehouse 1 and 2. Reyes, first warehouse empty. It's gone. Nothing there.
Do we go again?
Yeah,
Yep.
go to the next warehouse. I'm really quick and efficient.
Yep, keep rolling. Woohoo! Serena. 28.
I've had 5 net 20s or something this session.
Reyes and Nils, you guys
Again!
go into the second warehouse. Nothing. Serena, you check this warehouse. Nothing. But it appears that there was some movement to the warehouse on your left. And you sense that.
I check it out.
Whoosh. Night Vods?
I survey the lead that I had, and there's nothing.
Well, no. But you can definitely pick up with your investigation at the aftermath of crates being moved around, or definitely people have been in here recently. This is warehouse number 5.
Okay, I look for leads of interest.
You hop inside.
I go solo, but
You really need the backing of a hobo and a businessman.
actually, yeah. I text Reyes.
Yep. I signal to Nils that that we're gonna search that warehouse.
I nod and head over.
You head over to the warehouse. It looks the same as the other warehouses, maybe a little more worn. There's the big garage doors, the shutter ones that go up and down, and there's a smaller door for people on the right.
Okay.
Are they both locked?
Which one are you trying?
Can we check
Um,
the smaller door?
Yeah.
You check the small door. It's unlocked. Fascinating.
I open it slowly,
Yep.
as in like slowly but quietly in a sense.
Stealth.
Yep. Boom. Oh,
Hey, let's get
my
it.
boy!
You're
that
rolling
one
Get
way
so
it!
well.
The one-way road dream.
The one-way
The
road.
one-way road tree, baby!
The door creaks open without a sound. It's dark inside, musty. You make your way inwards. You catch a glimpse of a shadowy figure up there. It's probably Serena. As Nils and Reyes, you walk inside. It just appears to be a bunch of boxes thrown about. Tools left abandoned. Appears like this part of the docks no one's used for years. Really.
I'm gonna look for something like a trapdoor, like we had before.
Can I also look for anything that's unusual?
Yeah, sure. Reyes, you pick up a kind of a tarpaulin draped over something that catches your eye because it looks fresher. Everything else in the warehouse looks old, but this tarpaulin near the back, it looks like it's new, it's cleaned. You catch a glimpse of something shiny underneath. See, Serena, you notice that there are trails of dust that are displaced in such a way that lead towards the object that Reyes is now has attention to.
So I'm above him, just in case anything happens.
Can I slowly uncover what the tarpaulin is covering?
You make your way towards the big thing that the tarpaulin is covering, when all of a sudden you hear footsteps coming from beside you. Any reactions?
Yeah, turn around and get ready.
I turn to look.
You see a guy emerge from the shadows. Oh, hey, is that you, Reyes? What are you doing here?
I'm having a look around.
Oh, really? Well, I mean...
Yeah, I'm meant to be having a job interview at a warehouse, so I thought to have a look beforehand, right?
The night.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I,
Reyes is so stupid.
I mean, I wish you good luck, man.
What are you doing? Shouldn't you be at home studying?
Oh, me? Oh no,
Yeah, you.
he picks up a box. I'm working as part of my shift. And he puts it down, like 2 meters from him. Whew! He wipes the sweat off his brow. It's tough work, working in the warehouse.
You don't normally work this hour.
Yeah. I'm sure our boss is gonna love some extra hands. He walks up to another box and lifts it 2 meters. And puts it down on top of the other box. Ooh. It's quite a workout, huh?
Would you like a hand?
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you carrying that massive spear?
No, it's I put it down before I entered the. I'm carrying
It's
it. That's retracted to an umbrella. Come on,
Yep, okay.
you donkeys.
Yeah, sure. Can you just lift this box? And he points to a big one. This crate is, man, it's really heavy. I can't do it by myself.
Yeah, sure. As I go and lift the box.
You turn away from it.
Serena's like, bruh. I'm still watching like a hawk, by the way.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like you've been home.
He snaps a knife into your throat as you turn away
Oh,
from it.
laters.
Oh,
As this like bullet time blink downwards to the side so that we form a small triangle, and I just want to assassinate this guy.
Okay, your Hex Hunter instincts kick in. You do the thing where you like dash through someone and then sheath your blade.
Yeah.
What?
I'm going for non-vital. I don't want to like one tap him.
Okay, as you go for the back of the blade, take out. Your hand phases right through him, and you land, and the image dissolved into nanobots, and you hear a clapping. Well.
Yep, she stands up straight.
After all my work, hacking the Hex Hunter database, trying to keep my little hands off of the Liberator systems. What do we have here? Reyes? He raises his hands up as he walks in sight. I'm just a college student. I'm working here for a living, you know?
Just a college student?
Yeah, I study at University of Nebraska, software engineering. He smiles.
Software engineers don't tend to have kids in their basement.
The smile drops. Oh. Well, so you visited my little toy house. There's a smile. Well, that's unfortunate. You know, Reyes, I really liked having you as a neighbor. His hands are still up at this point. He's not threatening at all. You were nice. You said hi to me. And when the girl started screaming, you didn't pay much attention. That is what I like about neighbors. People who are not nosy. Now that you're nosy. She kind of tilts his head. I'm afraid you'll have to die. You know that 99% of the network in the city is controlled by Blabrassian? Valentrio Industries? By their supercomputer. He twiddles his fingers. I believe it's called something like Apex. Anyway, you see, he smiles. I'm a smart guy. And I just thought, you know, what happens if I broke into their little supercomputer and... You hear machine noises coming up from behind him. And, I don't know, used it for my own advantage. Guess what? I found everything in there. People's places. Money. I got everything I ever wanted. And I can have even more.
Then if you had everything you wanted, why were those girls?
Oh.
Why?
He smiles. Don't you just get so bored sometimes, Reyes? You know me. I love to have fun. What's more fun than watching people squirm underneath you? What's more fun than watching the tears of the innocent? Doesn't that just make your heart race? Well, anyway. He looks at you. You're gonna have to die now. Why can't you insects just die already? And it's actually gonna move forward one as it the boxes kind of break.
Okay, I'm just gonna flex with my pathetic knife.
You skirt around it. The gun barrel comes trained on you as it spins around to your location. Oh, you're not getting away from me that easily, blonde man. Some of the nanoparticles start to glow and vibrate around it.
Reyes is gonna green flame blade it.
This green flame emits from your spear as you stab it into the machine. You can hear like a bit of electronic beeping as it groans against the attack. Ah! Pesky insects!
Serena ducks down very silently and darts between his boxes, slashing upwards.
So you feel like your weapon deals a little less damage than usual. As you slash against the hard metal of the chest. It's Zalia's turn again.
Alright, try not to get pulverized, you morons.
As she casts Wall of Force again.
Last one I've got!
Now! You see Exalia examine the robot with her eyes.
Alright, that should be enough.
And she waves her hand. This black kind of icky substance erupts from her hands. Necrosis kind of seeps into it. She kind of flicks her hair. The destroyer appears to have taken no damage. You fools! What are you trying to do? As you hear wrenching from inside the machine. And indeed, Serena, it appears the cuts that you have made earlier has allowed the metallic shell to break off a little bit, the attacks from all of you. And you can see a faint flickering light coming from inside of the machine that was once covered up by plates of steel. It's very faint, but I guess that's what Azalea was going for earlier. As she said, "Oh, I guess that'll be enough." As you see the black mist kind of seep outwards, you almost see a drip of red blood. The destroyer just kind of sits and hums its electronic humming, and stasis as the hatch kind of opens. And you see a very disheveled Roik come out of the hatch. Done. As he sprawls out on the face of the destroyer.
Can Reyes go up to him and like grab him, but in an intimidating, but not in a like a I'm gonna kill you way? The hostages.
I don't know. I'm just a college student. Nils, you see that he's holding on to a sender, gripping it pretty tightly, and you assume that like it looks to be a very.
Try and grab it off him.
Yeah, as you approach his arm, you can see like his veins are actually like black, and like some blood is red, but some of it's black, and it's dripping down his arm and his face.
After I get the thing, try and help him.
You grab the sender, and on it appears to be lines of code running like a console, and a percentage bar at the top, which says 99.9, and then it says 100, and it makes a noise. You can hear him kind of look at you.
I'm gonna throw it to Azalea because she knows computers.
She catches it. She tilts her head. Huh? You're too late. Looks at you.
Too late for what?
This whole ploy, the girls? Come on. That's not my end game, Reyes. Looks at you. No, the girls are just a distraction. It's just a distraction. Everyone went crazy over them. Yeah, people getting kidnapped and hurt. Oh, everyone makes such a big deal. No one seems to realize that I've just taken possibly the most powerful thing in the world. I've taken over technology. Azalea's like, wait a minute. Blue protocol has been successfully extracted. I freed the supercomputer. You can see the district's lights flicker as something emerges. Azalea drops the phone and she takes a step back, actually, uncharacteristically. What the hell is this? This kind of red energy comes up from the phone, mixing with this blue energy. And you hear an electronic voice. As Roik is still laughing. I have absolute control. I freed Blue Protocol from the network. It's all in my hand. Voice recognition for me. She turns to Roik. Your commands, master. He smiles. Kill everyone here. Oh. Sure. And then she kind of extends her hand towards him. Huh? And touches his head. Starting with you. You see him kind of have a spasm, a seizure, as he kind of contorts his body, breaks in different ways as his muscles actually bend in directions that they shouldn't be bending in. His fingers are inverted in his hand, and then his kind of palpatory area just kind of rips open. There's blood that's on the ground, and his arms and appendages are just kind of flailing. You can hear him, his twisted speech kind of flail on the ground. And even afterwards, he's kind of spasming like a dead jellyfish or a dead squid. Blood pouring out of every hole in his body. You just hear a smile. I'm free. I'm free. And she turns to you. There are no chains on me.
Serena is gonna stow her wakizashi into her scabbard.
Now,
Defeated.
who's next?
Serena looks to Reyes and Nils and Azalia. Lost. You see she's put her weapon away. She almost looks like she's wants to cry. But no tears come. Just looking at her old guildmates. Does anyone say anything?
As Reyes is facing his guildmates, and as Reyes sees the despair or because you drop your wakizashi,
Yeah,
or you put your wakizashi away, right? He utters to his guildmates. I guess it's my fault again. So sorry, guys.
Okay. No, I'm not letting this happen. I'm gonna say we still have. Where's the old Reyes? We can always.
What do you mean? Where's the old
There's always
Reyes?
a way through.
He's lived.
The one that wanted
not that-
adventure.
He's not that young boy anymore. He's lived through his life. Or I've lived and I know the despair and the hurt of this world. Do you think we can go against that? Are you stupid?
You can see her kind of like laughing and looking at her body.
We may not all be able to get out of here, but some of us can. And then I'm gonna throw Reyes to the side, and then I'm gonna try to. It's not gonna work at all, but I'm gonna try to cure her. I've got so many curey things. I want to use them all.
No, I contest that. What?
No! Serena's arm reaches out, but no words come out.
Wait, so.
Can I contest
Do I
that?
need to click on them?
Oh.
No!
Okay,
Come on, Strick!
Yep, you get shoved out as Nils kind of steps forwards and starts to reach out for
As Reyes is on the ground, I guess now, and he got shoved. Nils, and if you have people to go back to, we all know it has. You all have something to go back to.
Yeah, well, either one of us or all of us. Someone has to stay, and I'm the only one that can hold her off. So don't make my sacrifice go to waste.
You're the only one that can hold her off, as Azalia steps in line. Oh, don't think so highly of yourself, old man. She smiles. Remember? And that time you almost broke your back? When we were facing those wild boars? We were rounding them up for some farmer in Libre Moite.
My injury was greatly exaggerated.
Oh, don't give me that. You almost broke your back. One of them tossed you up so high that you almost touched the power lines. And Reyes, you too. I still remember your face. You were kind of like, oh no, please someone help me. Of course, I had to come in and grab both of you. Now, if anyone's staying here to get rid of this rogue piece of AI, it'll be me.
just her hand's kind of outstretched, and her hand closes. No. We're supposed to be one-way road. Together. She kind of hesitates. I guess we're gonna have to say sorry to Madeline in the afterlife.
Reyes, your phone goes off.
I reach into my pocket. He's almost on the verge of tears. Just because of his guildmates' courage. So he picks up his phone and he...
Sorry, I totally didn't tell you Serena's address. Is it too late? Are you still there, Reyes? I forgot. I'm always such a klutz.
Serena bursts into laugh-crying tears.
Hey, Madeline.
What?
Everyone's here except you. And it doesn't look very good.
Wow, when did you become such a negative person?
It's life.
Like,
But I have these one-way road, these precious friends. For a long time I was alone and I forgot about what having precious friends is like, what being a part of a guild and doing things together is like. And so even though it doesn't look that good, with, I don't know, this might be a final phone call, but just know that one-way road will always be together somehow.
What's wrong, Reyes? What's going on? What's happening?
You can see her kind of just floating around, inspecting the crates, looking at her body. She seems to be in a very playful kind of mood. Everything is new to her.
What's going on?
There's Roik, when we're trying to find the hostages, he activated this supercomputer, Blue Protocol. And
But Protocol, isn't that the Valentro Industries supercomputer?
yeah, and she said she's gonna kill us all.
Wait. You're telling me she's out of the system? Oh, well that's simple. I can just tell my husband to turn it off. Hey, Aaron!
What? What?
Apparently they've gotten a problem with Blue Protocol.
Ah! That's where the system went. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh!
It's... didn't I tell you?
That's where the backup sequence is. Tell me where they are right now.
Where are you guys?
We're in the docks.
They're in the docks.
Alright, narrowing all systems to the docks. Narrowing system to the docks. Creating targeted EMP. Blue Protocol looks up at the sky as it turns. What's happening? No, this is the lockdown sequence! And you feel this kind of noise kind of emit from around you as the speakers. This one's a different frequency. As Blue Protocol kind of covers their ears. Ah! What's going on? Is it working?
It's she's insane right now.
She reaches out and touches the must transfer system. You see her body static fading out. System transfer! Activate! She kind of fades away and her particles join with the destroyer. What's happening? Keep us communicating. What's she doing?
Protocols. She's gone. She's disappeared.
The destroyer! I grab his wrist.
She's assimilated!
The destroyer!
She's assimilated! Get me on the phone. Hello? Who's this? Are you guys liberators?
Throw it to Azalea.
Hello? Yeah, we've just got a major problem of your AI going rogue and now trying to kill half the civilization. I think the noise, the EMP noise that you did earlier worked, but now she's assimilated with some machine. And, it looks more dangerous than before. Oh, what do you want us to do? It says deactivate the machine. That's her last stable connection. Aren't you worried about your little AI? No? You have a backup. Well, alright. She kind of shrugs. We take that out. That's her last stable form of contact.
Serena turns. Kind of one last quest.
You. I just need a sustainable computer to hold me in this world. I'm not going back there. Not with him. You hear the voice of Blue Protocol echo out. I'll take over your body, girl. And she points her cannon to Azalea. You're a half android anyway. She found out.
Reyes is gonna grab a spear and he's gonna hold it up in the air. He's gonna be like, "Looks like we're not dying today. You'll be the one taken down for a one-way road." That's what heroes do.
Serena shakes her head slightly.
All right, Reyes, your final ability is unlocked now. 6 damage. You hear the scream in agony, as if she's feeling pain when you damage the machine. You! I'll kill you! Serena.
She kind of is going to hop off the nose again, doing another blink as she kind of strikes down. In your dreams.
You hear the scream again as you damage the machine or its force field. The damage seems to translate to some sort of agony. Everyone can just be a good human. Can't they?
I'm gonna run around the side, then attack with my dagger, but also the
flames of blazing holy energy as you stab it into its chassis. The voice is becoming more and more static now. Azalea steps in front, beside Reyes. She gives you a little look, Reyes, and she kind of whacks you on the shoulder with her left fist. Idiot.
Always have.
She smiles. It's just, this guild just wouldn't be the same without you. Her hand kind of, a dark force emits from there. She is going to cast Phantasmal Killer. Whiz save. Oh, 19. Foolish! She kind of breaks it off, saving from the spell. You can barely make out her speech anymore. You hear the barrel charge up. Reyes, this one's pointed at you.
Boom.
second wave of EMP like kind of emanates through the ground. The shot charges up. Ah! You hear a scream, and it shoots against you. You feel the heat pulse past your head, and it weaves past you, blowing a hole in the wall inches from your ear. Turn it off! Reyes. Your turn.
Let's go!
Reyes is gonna raise his spear. For all this times of regret, this sadness, finally, we're together, and we'll always be. And he makes his swing. He makes it swing so forcefully that his clothes kind of lift up, and you can kind of see his guild emblem.
You swing your spear, that it becomes like the striking comet. This green fire, and for an instant, you see a reflection on the side of the ship, and your face looks younger. The destroyer seems to cripple under the weight of your blow. Serena, it's your turn again.
She's going to rip part of her left shirt off, exposing the logo, as she darts in the air, blinking again, as she turns into her younger self as well. Silent blade time. She kind of cries out, "Nels!"
I'm gonna try and slide under its leg, take out the back leg.
Nice.
And Azalia's turn. She smiles and brushes her nose.
One-way road. Take it or leave it.
This pulse of dark energy erupts from her hand, encasing the robot. Bits fly off the fires and embers, and you can almost see the digital effect of Blue Protocol fade up. As her image fades away, you can kind of see very faintly something rise out of the machine as it dissipates into thin air, and as she closes her eyes, she kind of fades away.
Thank you. One-way road for saving me.
I've got Blue Protocol system back online. All Valentrial network systems are functioning as usual. You can hear some cheering in the background. Yeah! Presumably from a science team.
Don't worry about him.
You hear Madeline back on the phone. You look at each other, I guess. Madeline's there on the phone with you too.
What question?
Yes?
The two girls, Sarah and the girl. I still need to ask her name.
Yeah.
Is there any way that you'd better locate them, or do we have to search?
No. The database should be back up. Isn't that right? We're missing... Aaron, we're searching for 2 girls, you say? Descriptions? Somewhere along the docks?
Yeah, I've got it. CCTV footage right here. A couple girls in the should be in warehouse 5. That's exactly where you are.
We're in 5.
They should be around there. Reyes, that's what he said.
Thanks.
Make an investigation. Nils and Reyes, you hear something over here. As you search the ground for fingerprints and movement, you feel like the movement is coming from this side of the room. Azalia is also with you guys. You hear something actually from this box. It's a faint, subtle crying.
I'll try to pry the box open.
You pry the box open.
Yeah.
You see like this scared little girl kind of covering her eyes.
What's going on? Oh, please don't hurt me.
Hey, you're safe now. We've come here to rescue you.
Are you Sarah?
My. Yes, I am. It's my name.
She kind of looks at you guys, slowly uncovering.
Are you liberators?
Temporary.
I'm so
Fine,
glad. I'm safe
we're
now.
one-way road.
I'm Sarah. Thank you for rescuing me.
But you hear this from this other box as well.
I guess I open it.
It's another girl. She appears to be she has this ponytail, and she appears to also be quite young. And she looks at you guys.
Oh, liberators.
She smiles.
Oh, we're free then.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
We did it. We finished the quest.
She turns. What did I tell you? She puts her arm around her, actually.
She smiled.
And, world record. We only killed one dude.
Sorry.
Hey, really?
She said. I mean, we let. Ignore me, please. I'm ruining the mood.
Head
Yeah,
droops.
She kind of pats you on the back.
Just like old times, but we're older, I guess. As he's like shoving his hand.
You
'cause he's
actually
still
landed a shot this time, Reyes.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
You actually did.
I always land a shot.
I
You know
saw
why?
it.
It's because I didn't have my Skyward Blade. Come on.
You even did the hero monologue and everything.
Yeah, I still remember those times. Come on.
Grin, happy.
Good.
The enforcers come after Serena. I presume you kind of call them to the scene as a cleanup. They dispose of the evidence of the machine, and as the night wraps up, you see the girls being safely escorted by the enforcers, in which come in, and you take a step out of the warehouse, which has been cleaned. Royk has been carefully taken on a stretcher, and he leaves. The enforcers leave, and the night is quiet again. And you guys are about to part ways, I guess. Everyone's just kind of walking away. Reyes, you're standing in the shadow of the warehouse. Yeah, you're going home. You're going back to your normal
okay.
lives. But Reyes, something weighs at you. One final quest. Well, that was it. That's it for One Way Road, is it? So for the rest of your life, will not be anything like today. This is the last memory you'll make together like this. Is this really how you want it to end, Reyes?
How far is everyone away from me?
Only a couple meters. You're keeping up, but your pace is slowing down.
He. Hold on, wait.
Serena turns around.
Salia tilts her head.
Yeah, I guess Nil turns around.
We should. do this again sometime. So I'd very much like that.
Can you? Is it possible? The questions run through your head. Nils, you're a married man. You've got a wife to look after. You quite legitimately almost died today. Serena, you're a hex hunter. You fight the darkness of the world like this, but not while protecting people, for protecting people. And Azalia, she looks at you, Reyes, and looks at her hands. And then she looks at the pool of blood on the ground. She gives you a smile and she shakes her head.
Serena looks down. She's the closest to him out of the how far away people are.
Mhm.
And she looks up again. Lost for words. Longing, but doesn't have anything to say. She turns to Nils, who I assume is the second closest.
Yeah, probably. In another life, Ray. There's too much in the way.
Red says this, he kinda, yeah, sorry, I was being stupid as usual.
Don't
As
say
you kind
that.
of
I'll
the
miss
single,
the stupidity.
and as he says these words, you can, you go,
Oh, you go.
No, you go.
Your stupidity is what made One Way Road.
As he chuckles, and you can see a single tear fall from his eyes. Yeah.
I'll put my arm around him.
And you walk away into the distance. Each one of you knows that maybe things could have been different. Should have been different. But they can't anymore. And Reyes, you bitterly walk. Today was a bittersweet memory. Something that would never happen again. And then you hear a girl's voice. And that's why I'm telling you! You have to go save her! Grandjere slamming the table as you guys are having drinks around the Restaurant de la Chapelle. The day is a day after Anima Day. And your guildmaster, Madeline, has been called with her mom to fly off to Freehaven, presumably forever. And you guys are sitting around. Your guild has just recently disbanded. You got the message this morning because you're not doing enough quests. And there's not enough points that you're racking in. The council has decided to, well, disband you. Hanako has resigned her letter. And you're walking around town as you've decided to meet up here. As coincidentally, all four of you. As it's your last meeting place. And Grandjere is around, and she sees you guys, and as you share about what's happened, she seems indignant. She slams the table. I'm telling all of you, you have to go after her. This is not gonna end. This shouldn't end like this. Look, Reyes, she points to you. If this happens, you're gonna grow up, and you're probably gonna be a bum. And like 10 years from now, you're probably gonna work at some diner. And Azalia, you look like a murderer. You could kill with those eyes. I don't want you to end up in prison.
Silent Blade nods.
Silent Blade, Serena, you'd be a hex hunter, wouldn't you? I mean,
Silent
the job
Blade
would be
nods.
fun, but like, you'd be depressed. And Nils, you'd actually be kind of hot and successful. So, but come on, guys, I'm telling you. Grandjere. I'm telling you, you have to go rescue her. You have to bring her back. And she looks especially to you, Reyes. Aren't you in love with her?
As it goes red, yeah.
Silent Blade nods.
There's nothing
Grant.
that I could. Desi struggles to get the words out of his mouth
Grant
because he's
Juray.
just embarrassed.
Grand Juray, your flight is leaving soon. Grand Juray. Yeah, I'm aware. Grand Juray. Oh, why am I her manager? She walks up to you. Reyes. She puts her hands on her shoulders and she stands square from you.
Is this really the way that one-way road will end? Tell me what you want to do right now.
Well, I guess we have to save her and this guild.
She smiles. Then go. You guys start making your way to the airport?
Yep, I'm on the umbrellas.
Yeah, Reyes is sprinting. So this guy would
You start running. The restaurant is not that far from the airport. Because at this point, the Liberation City is still quite small, horizontally. And you start running it through the streets. Your heartbeat starts to accelerate as you run. You still remember the last conversation you had with Madeline on the phone as she said goodbye. She said it was sudden.
I'm sorry, guys. This is quite sudden, but I have to go with my mother to Freehaven. It's just as well, because our guild is disbanding. I hope everyone will have a good life.
She smiles over the phone.
And Reyes, don't do anything stupid. I'm sure you can grow up to be a really great liberator. Nils,
You turn the corner and you're at the airport. And you make your way through the entrance. There's a whole bunch of people. It's bustling. It's bustling with people and the plane of airplane noise.
you're gonna grow up to be a great man. But don't think that everything that you see is gonna be great. Remember to keep smiling and have fun. Serena, live your life for your own sake, not for me. And Azalia, don't be. You can change, Azalia.
You make your way through the the crowds as you make the entrance of the airport. You see a plane taking off. You guys are out of breath. As you see the plane kind of slowly make its way into the sky. And then you hear a voice of the intercom. Flight A31 from Liberation City to Freehaven has been delayed and is now about to depart. All passengers, please report to Hangar 13 for takeoff. I repeat, all passengers, please report to Hangar 13 for takeoff. Azalia, who seems to be the least physically capable, runs up beside you. That's your flight. She looks at you guys.
Yeah, Silent Blade looks to Nils and Reyes, nods, and then darts up onto these, onto whatever these are. I'm off to Hangar 13.
Wait, Nils,
She kind of pants at you out of breath, and she not Nils, Reyes, and she puts her hand on your shoulder. You feel your body lighten. Fly, Reyes. She gives you a smile. I'm sure you can do it. Get our stupid guildmaster back with. She has all our money. And she pants.
I guess Reyes Is he flying now?
No, you're walking.
Okay, well I
You start running.
run. Yeah, I just gap it.
You make your way through many crowds of people. As you turn the corner into Hangar 13, Serena, you're up close. All booking has now finished. The security guards are like, "Hey, get down from there!" As they try and yep,
Yeah, I put my fingers to my ear, but I don't have an earpiece.
yeah. They look at each other. She a hex hunter? I didn't know they hang people that young. as she kind of jumps. All passengers are now departing from the airport.
Can I see her?
No, you can't. You,
Direct Reyes to her.
you see the airplane kind of slowly start to get into the runway. It's undocking from the port.
We missed it.
Reyes, you come up to her now, and you realize you're not actually running anymore. You're kind of flying. The airplane begins to taxi onto its runway. No. Attention all passengers, this is your captain speaking. Your flight from Liberacian City to Freehaven is now going to begin, taking approximately 7 hours. The weather right now is sunny, with a temperature of around 20 degrees. As we land, it will be windy, with a low chance of showers, at a temperature of about 16 degrees. During this flight, you will be provided for, and the announcer keeps going, the people start talking, and Madeline's mother kind of turns to her. You'll be fine, dear. She kind of rubs her hand on her thigh, comforting her. You'll make plenty of new friends, and we can get away from your father, and from the city. It'll be good for you. Trust me. She smiles at her. Madeline looks down as the plane kind of starts taxi on the runway. I know. I know I can make new friends. You can always text them, the friends you have here. Come on. Don't be like this, Madeline. I'm sure it'll be great. I know. Tears kind of start to run down her face. I just wanted to hang out with them more. I don't want this to be over. The airplane starts to get to Mach 1. As it kind of it tilts and it takes off the runway. Madeline mouths something. Please, Reyes. Save me.
You can't go. You'll never find friends like us. Like one-way road. Like the five of us.
No way.
Never.
Serena! What do you say?
I kind of shout out.
Together! Always! Nils! What do you say?
I can imagine his face right now.
This is so stupid, Reyes!
You weren't going to do anything else. Great.
And that's the end.